Good evening, everyone. Brother Eric, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
I know we have some entertainment planned for this evening, guys. We are actually going to reset the bio on my Tinder profile and make it as red-pilled as fucking possible. We're not going to pull any punches on the demands of the lists, like for red flags, what you want type of thing. But we do have a limited space of characters, so we have to keep it all short and sweet. There are certain words we can't use because I don't know how it is in the US or anywhere else, but here in Canada, if you put in no fat chicks, your account gets flagged immediately. So we have to use their terms like no extra pound chicks or BBWs, stuff like that. And yeah, you guys are all gonna get to add into it, or at least as much as we can. So it's gonna be a good time. And I do have it pulled up so you can watch live to make sure it's actually happening. So, Brother Eric, how are you today?
I'm doing good.
Good, brother. I hear you're at the gym already.
Yeah, I'm sorry. If the music gets too loud, I'll ninja out.
No worries, no worries. We got Brother Angler's coming in here right now. How's the connection, Mr. Angler?
Hey, Chris.
Hey, buddy.
Zombro, how you doing?
Hey, Angler. Good to see you, man.
Good to see both of you. Yeah.
So have you got one picked out? I personally picked one because I'm a dad, right? I can't say like no women with any children, but I like to put out a difference between a parent and a single mother. Okay, single mothers are self-inflicted. Being a parent is just being a parent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what? My son's mother, my youngest son's mother, is a parent because we co-parent. My ex-wife is a single mother by design. She wanted it that
way. Well, I gotta say, when my daughter stole my phone and put a Grinder account on there, my phone got blown up just from the being a parent. So it works. It's definitely compared to a single mother.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't think most people have a problem with kids.
Oh no.
What I have a problem with is it's something we're going to get into because I've got that same video that I'm sure you guys have all seen blowing up the internet of the mama of four fucking bitching out her youngest baby's daddy.
Oh, right, because he only brought food for the one kid.
Yeah, because he only brought food for his kid. I mean,
as
I stated in my comments on it, maybe that's all he could afford. You know what I mean? Because he was bringing his kid food every day. So maybe that's all he could afford.
I've not seen this video yet, but, maybe that's all he could afford. But you know what? God damn it. That's all he owed. If you want food for the other kids, call the other baby daddies up. Let them all be. Yeah.
And I used to see that all the time in New York in the projects. Yeah. All the time.
Well, I mean, this is a pure case of like, this is what a single mother is, and a single mother is nasty.
Yep.
It is the worst of the worst. It is not something to be celebrated. It is something to be shunned, because although she might have 3 other kids, which that's fine, you can have 3 other kids. She never went to their kid's dad to get something from them. Who knows how many dads she actually has for those 4 kids? Obviously more than one. But she wanted to be the single mom to have sole custody, most likely, and physical placement of these children. So therefore, the responsibility of feeding those children comes down to her. And
yeah, but that video, it states plain as day, she can't even afford to do that, and she's waiting until like a couple of days to get her food stamps. She's not even feeding the kids.
Yeah, that's all it was. And I mean, I got the video loaded up with Anthony Brian Logan. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him, but he puts out great content.
Great content.
Before we get into that, though, guys, I have a couple videos loaded up because I wanted to kind of give you an update here from Canada on how things are going. the dictator and chief, Castro Trudeau, is, well, as I stated the other night on Brandon's stream, he seems to be walking back his whole handgun buyback thing because, over 1.5 million handguns were sold here in like less than 2 weeks. So wow. It didn't quite have the results they were looking for. You know what I mean? So I thought it was funny, personally.
Oh, it is.
That's where these people's heads are at. I mean, what the fuck were they expecting?
Yeah, no.
But you know what it is, Angler, is they live in this little echo chamber. They think everybody thinks like them,
and it doesn't affect them.
Yeah, because they all have security.
Yeah, they aren't saying, well, my security is also going to be the ones giving up their handguns. We got to have fair fights, right? I mean, if I have to use a long gun in close quarters, that means you have to. Got to keep it fair. But yeah, these people don't live in our reality anymore. You know what I mean?
Chris, I know that you got a couple of videos to play, but while this is still fresh in my mind, because I forget things very quickly, I listened to a video today about, gun control. And it was Trevor Noah, and I don't remember the other gentleman's name. He has his own channel. I mean, he's an African-American, conservative, whatever conservative means, whatever. But anyway, it was about gun control. Mm-hmm. And he made a really good point that I never thought about before. That going backwards a little bit, if you really look at the stats, the most amount of gun killings have been done with handguns.
Yeah,
they're going after rifles first.
Well, in the U.S., they're going after rifles first.
Yeah, and then that gives them a precedent to eventually come after the handguns and eventually take it all.
Yeah,
and remember, they count suicides as a handgun death, as a gun death.
Yeah,
is that right?
Yeah, yes. And the leading cause of most suicides in Canada and the U.S. Well, I'm pretty sure it's the U.S. as well, but we know for a fact it is here in Canada. Out of every year, the leading cause of suicide in Canada is family court.
Holy shit! And that's counted on the same stats as whether somebody gets shot on the sidewalk or whether somebody sits on their couch and deletes themselves.
Yep.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
If you evacuate your own meat suit in your house, or if you get shot in your car by a random stranger, all listed as
goes with the same stat, a gun death.
Wow. Okay.
It's a way to inflate numbers, right? It's just like what they do with the COVID pandemic fucking scam. So it doesn't really matter. But we're seeing them walk back now on that, saying, "Oh, I don't think we quite got it right." No, you got it right. And the reaction is exactly what you should expect. You know what? You should expect everybody to go arm themselves the fuck up. Because when you take away the armament of the population, you have literally made a slave state. And a lot of people know that. Right? A lot of people know that.
Yep.
This isn't our first rodeo. We have history books that are full of fucking disarmed fucking civilizations all over the world.
Yep.
Right? And it never ends well. It generally ends with fucking death camps. But going on to that, you might have heard that Tamara Leach was arrested again, and she was one of the leaders in the start of the convoy, the trucker convoy that went to Ottawa. And the thing has actually come out that she has been arrested, and I'm going to play this video for you from Rebel News. Because
I think they're trying to make an example of her so that no one will get inspired to do it again.
Well, if you want to know why she was arrested, spoiler alert, it's this photo. This is why she was arrested, for this photo that you see right here. Not because anything was said. There is no audio or anything like that. It was just this photo.
A photograph.
A photograph, because she was out in public.
This sounds very familiar to J6. January 6th.
Yeah, and not only that, but just an FYI, if you didn't know, Justin Trudeau's maternal father, or I should say stepfather, whatever he was, right? He actually did the same thing. So not a big surprise, it kind of runs in the family. But I'll play this. It's going to be, I'm not going to probably play it all, but we'll get through most of it.
Was posted a couple weeks ago, and yet they waited till now. It's so clear because they want to take her out of commission during this second rally in Ottawa on Canada Day. It couldn't be more transparent.
For a sec there, buddy?
Infuriating to me.
But think about one step further. What if they're worried about the protests that are planned by others that we've all heard about going on in Ottawa remaining peaceful? Isn't it a provocative move to bring her from Medicine Hat and put her in the jail in downtown Ottawa? Isn't that a provocative move? This is very concerning. It seems like when you were in Ottawa, and many people observed this, the police were looking for a fight. They were looking to do provocative things, and the truckers always kept their cool. They followed Jordan Peterson's advice. They kept their cool. And then here it seems like they're being provocative again.
Joining us now from Edmonton is Keith Wilson, QC, the lawyer with the Justice Center for Constitutional Freedoms, who is in charge of Tamara Leach's call. It was from him that we learned that Tamara was killed last night, and this morning there was a hearing, I understand, from Medicine Hat. Keith, what can you tell us about it? It comes as a shock, but we shouldn't be surprised by it. Tell us what you know. Obviously, don't give away any solicitor-client privilege, but what are the facts of what happened to Tamara?
Well, last night, around 5 o'clock, after she was leaving work and heading home, she lives in Medicine Hat, Alberta, which is a city in the southeastern part of our province. And they have their own police force, the Medicine Hat Police. And she was arrested. And she was advised that it was on a Canada-wide warrant. And she was taken to the remand center. As you know, Ezra, I'm a lawyer on a number of files right now, including dealing with all of the various legal issues around the Freedom Convoy and Tamara and the others, Emergencies Act inquiry and so on, but I'm not a criminal lawyer. So we have a team of criminal lawyers. So we mobilized to locate them and get them in contact with her. And they worked into the evening. There was a hearing late last night and another one today. And the long and short of it is that she was arrested for an allegation of breaching one of her bail conditions. And I'll speak to that in a moment, because that is troubling about the nature of the alleged breach in its own right. And the plan, according to the Ottawa City Police, is for them to fly out some detectives tomorrow to shackle her and handcuff her and fly her back to Ottawa just in advance of the Canada Day celebrations and put her in jail there, where she can go before a judge in Ontario, hopefully before the weekend, and if not early next week, to see whether or not what the consequence are of the alleged breach of the bail condition, or whether or not she'll be released on further conditions or continue to be jailed.
You know, I couldn't help but think Tamara Leach, Métis grandma, not accused of anything other than what I call political crimes, no violence, of course, shackled and escorted across the country. I was on an Air Canada flight to Halifax, and the convicted, confessed Al-Qaeda terrorist and murderer, Omar Khadr, was flying first class. I was in economy class. Omar Khadr, who Trudeau took off the terrorist no-fly list as part of his deal, $10.5 million payment, public apology, and taking him off the no-fly list. I was on an airplane with Omar Khadr, who was sipping drinks in first class. And Tamara Leach is going to be shackled and escorted by 2 Ottawa cops to sit in prison in Ottawa until another judge gets around to looking at this bail alleged breach. It is infuriating. And how could it be anything other than a political? This is political from top to bottom. I'm outraged to hear. Where is she right now? Is she in Medicine Hat jail right now?
We don't know. She's on.
We don't know.
She's on the move. No, she's either at the remand where she was earlier today, or she's being moved to Lethbridge, or maybe the police have arrived. You can't. It's not like tracking your kid's iPhone here. We're able to have certain calls to her, and she's only able to make certain calls going out. So I don't think anything nefarious is happening in that sense, to be clear. But let me highlight something else, because it won't be obvious to many. We probably think, well, Canada-wide warrant, what's the big deal? Well, if you're a police officer or you're a criminal defense lawyer, you know that Canada-wide warrants are extremely rare. We use them for the worst of the worst. We use them for murderers. We use them for serial rapists, people engaged in some kind of bank robbery, violence spree. That's the only time they use these things. So we're using that for an underlying crime of counseling to commit mischief. That's it. And then They knew where she was. They know her routine. She wasn't hiding in an attic.
Yeah.
And so
she was just with Sheila Gunn Reid playing in her band the other day. Like she's out and about. It's not like she's a fugitive. They're treating her like a fugitive. I want to ask you, I'm sorry to cut you off, but
no, that's fine.
You mentioned it earlier, and I'm so eager to hear the allegation, the accusation. Was it really because she was in a selfie photo with a bunch of people, including another trucker, and they're all, you can see the photo, they're all quiet, posing for the photo. No one's even talking. This was at the Justice Center for Constitutional Freedom gala dinner in Toronto a couple weeks ago. Was it really that photo that caused the Ottawa police to issue a national warrant for her arrest? Tell me that's just an internet rumor. Is that true?
It is absolutely true. We confirmed it.
That's it. Was there anything else? Was there anything else?
No.
That
I'm
photo,
with you.
that selfie.
My line is, what, they didn't like her dress? It wasn't formal enough? But let me be more precise about this. So you have a number of very well-dressed men and women, like we like to do occasionally now that we're allowed to go to banquets and galas and award dinners and weddings and other events. She's there getting a Freedom Award. One of the restrictions on her bail conditions is that she not associate or communicate with certain individuals, except in the presence of counsel. Ezra, you were there. There was lots of lawyers in the room. Not only just lawyers in the room, Tamara's lawyers were in the room, because I lead 2 teams of them, and as well as Tom Marazzo's lawyers were there. And so they have a photograph taken together with the lawyers off camera. Tom Marazzo, of course, just so everybody's clear, he's not just any Canadian. He's a retired Army officer. He's an Army captain who served our country. He's standing there looking distinguished and in his nice suit with his haircut and pressed, and just even looking at that pictures, and you've got to put it, and you put it on your screen for the audience, to say to yourself that taking a picture like that is enough under Trudeau's Canada to get a Canada-wide warrant and thrown in jail.
What is the wording of the bail condition? Because I think I heard you say associate, and I think I heard you say communicate, because they were standing.
It says communicate. Sorry, I misspoke. I have
okay,
it on my screen.
And the reason I clarified that is because you can see their mouths are closed. They're standing, posing for a picture. There was no communication going on. I'm sure you.
But even if there were, there was a number of lawyers that just the day before we had finalized the application, where I received a letter, and we'll talk about this in another program, from.
All right, guys, I'm going to pause it right there because they just go into a bunch of lawyer speak after that, and we're going to move on to a couple of videos other than this, because Brother Hemi 4Speed, who just joined us, mentioned something very interesting in the chat that I seen actually just about an hour ago, was the fact that flags now, Canadian flags, are seen as a term of offense or some sort of imposement on a child or a family or people in general. Apparently the country's flag is now too offensive to put out there. Brother Hemi, I know things are a little bit different there, but how are you tonight, brother?
Can you believe it?
Yes. Yes.
I'm flabbergasted. I'm just like, our national flag has now been deemed a symbol of the trucker convoy or freedom, or offensive, basically. Our own national flag is offensive.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell dystopia are we living in?
A dictatorship under a liberal Nazi.
I think they charged her because she got that Freedom Award too, right? Like, here she is getting accolades for her involvement in the thing, and it's egg on the face of the establishment, right? Like, I don't know, it's purely political. She beats every definition of a political prisoner. Yeah, we live in some tin pot dictatorship that's under guise of a free country. Like, I don't know. I'm being gaslit on a daily basis, and not just by the people in my household, but by my whole fucking country.
Yeah,
I'm aghast.
Yep. And if you guys do not believe what we are saying, I got one loaded up for you because you can watch it for yourself how they started with children again. Because although you can take children to tranny strip clubs, that's no problem. Apparently, handing out little Canadian flags, little paper Canadian flags, and I'm sure you guys have them in the States because I've seen them. Handing those things out, that's too risky. That might upset somebody or offend somebody or send out the wrong message. And oh boy, are they getting fucking backlash. But you guys are getting a first-hand live look at what living in a dictatorship looks like. And we're right next door, guys. Right fucking next door. So these people will come for you as well. This idea, this whole concept will come for the US. I don't care what your country was built off. I don't care how many guns you own. They will come for you as well. This is part of the plan. It's all part of the conditioning. And the fact that people are out there accepting this idea and not taking up arms to defend their rights in a country, because we have seen things happen to this point that have gone well beyond fucking two-way rifle range time. Well beyond. We're just so fucking indoctrinated now. The majority of the population is so fucking conditioned, so castrated and cowed that right now they can do shit like this and get away with it. No problem. Hey, Brother Angler, you good?
I'm good, man. So I was trying to talk to Zombro and I accidentally yeeted myself.
That's okay, buddy. That's okay.
I'm good at that.
Yeah, we're all good at that once in a while. I think I did it the other night while I'm with Brandon. So, but yeah, I just want to kind of get through a couple of these while we're waiting for other people to trickle in, and then we're going to go into the meat and potatoes of all this, guys, and then we're going to reset my Tinder bio, which is going to be hilarious. Remember, we have to keep it short and brief.
Shit.
And I've got it set up as a red flag checklist. So that's what we're doing. And Pooping While Standing even offered to fucking pay for it to push it live. I wasn't planning on giving, Tinder any goddamn money. Fuck them. Right?
I saw that posted the other day. I thought it already happened, but so this is going to happen tonight?
This is going to happen pretty quick here. Pretty quick. So
all right.
We're going to do this. And I want the best. Like I said, I personally picked the one for parenting because I don't have a problem with kids. And I don't believe people who are parents, these are co-parents, should be excluded from the dating game. However, single motherhood is a very different thing. That is something that is generally their choice.
Yep.
It is a choice to either pick the fucking wrong person to have children with, or it is a choice to cut them out of their fucking kids' lives. And we know that for a fact. So we're going to get into this. And, Jesus, guys, slow down. Goddamn chat's running away with me. I want to play this one quick, though, because it is golden.
It's just what it is. It's not considered the Canadian flag anymore.
I think it's crazy, but yeah, let's hope it doesn't happen again.
David Menzies for Rebel News outside Sunderland Public School here in Sunderland, Ontario. And folks, the reason for our visit has to do with a curious story involving permission slips that went out earlier this month to many parents who have grade 1 students attending this school. Essentially, the Sunderland Lions Club thought it would be a jolly good idea to give grade 1 students a Canadian flag, but Principal Jennifer Fisher, she wasn't quite sure this was a good idea. She had concerns, so out went permission forms. I'm not making this up, folks, to make sure that it was okay for a grade 1 child in Sunderland, Canada, to receive a Canadian flag. And I guess no good deed goes unpunished these days. So here is what Principal Fisher said in her bizarre letter to parents. Quote, "On June 28th, our grade 1 students will have the opportunity to meet with a member of the Sunderland Lions Club to learn a little about the history of Canada and why we celebrate Canada Day. Students will also have the opportunity to receive a Canadian flag from the Sunderland Lions Club. If you prefer that your child does not receive a Canadian flag, please return the bottom portion of this letter to the school prior to June 28th. If you do not return the form, your child will receive a flag, end quote. Principal Fisher then noted to parents that if they had, quote, concerns about this presentation of the flag, end quote, then they should contact the child's teacher or the office. Now, speaking of contacting the office, we tried to get Principal Fisher's side of the story. We reached out to her several days ago. Didn't get through to Principal Fisher, who I imagine right now is curled up in the fetal position in the staff lounge. But I did speak to a nice lady answering the phones. Check out what she had to say.
This is good.
Sunderland Public School. Yes, good morning. Can I speak to Jennifer Fisher, please? She's in a meeting at the moment. Can I take a message? Oh, sure. My name is David Menzies, and I'm with Rebel News in Toronto. And I'm just calling her about this Canada flag permission form. Oh, okay. You can call the board office in regards to it. Oh, is this a board decision? Well, no, it was from her, but she's not taking the call. Oh, that's interesting. Why would she put out a permission form, but I would have to direct my calls to the board that had nothing to do with this? I don't know. I've just been getting a lot of calls and a lot of angry people and yelling at me. And oh no, I'm not going to yell at you, ma'am. No, I know. I can already tell you're not going to yell because you're very calm. But the amount of calls that I have taken and the amount of angry citizens that are out there and the yelling and the swearing that I'm hearing from the other end is, I just am tired of taking them. So I'm just going to direct them to the board office now. You know what? I'm very sorry you didn't verbally use. I know it's not your decision. So
that's awesome.
That's the thing. I had nothing to do with it. But do you know why the permission is being asked in the first place? I mean, I do not understand that. I don't. Okay, yeah, and so I guess because of the amount of angry people, this is why Ms. Fisher isn't taking calls on this issue, or? I'm going to assume that's the reason why. So like I said, she's also said you can voice your concerns at our website, sunderlandps@bdsp.ca.
In any event, I thought it would be interesting to speak to those parents who have children at the school to get their take on this situation. You know, the idea that a Canadian flag is, I don't know, tantamount to pornography in some circles, that maybe the Canadian flag is tainted thanks to the use of Canadian flags in the trucker freedom convoys we've seen in recent months. In any event, the bell's about to ring, and we'll see if any parents will come on camera to say their 2 cents worth.
The world's kind of getting a little bit crazy with all the, you need permission for this and you need permission for that. You know, it needs to just relax. Everybody just needs to go and have a good time.
Yeah, I mean, back in my day, I remember getting permission forms set up for like a field trip or a school dance. But
the only time I was needed was when you're leaving school property, right? Sports, you know, where injuries could occur, not for a flag, not for something that is a little straw with a piece of paper with red and white on it. Nobody cares about that.
I saw that. Actually, it was sent to me through somebody, and they asked if my children had that, and I said no. But as far as I know, it was just grade ones that were asked that question, which I thought was abnormal, first of all. And I mean, if a parent doesn't want that at their house for whatever reason, I mean, I don't really even know why that's a question.
I said, this person must have an opinion. I saw you pull into a parking spot next to the school, ma'am, with 2 Canadian flags on your SUV. Do you know, I think in some quarters that's an expression of hate speech.
Well, I mean, not to me. Freedom. My kids call it a freedom flag and they're freedom fighters. But did you talk to the principal?
She will not talk to us. She's directing all queries to the school board. Oh, Principal Fisher. Principal Fisher. Yoo-hoo. She ran away like Patrick Brown. You know, and this is, you know, part of the issue, folks, is that she makes the decision and she hides behind her receptionist who's taking all manners of verbal abuse. And that's wrong. That's not right. It wasn't her decision. And here we are on her doorstep making a house call, won't even have the courtesy or the guts, as the case may be, to come on camera. Unbelievable.
The first week here, there were a lot of complaints about her. And
I'm going to end it there, guys, because I think we've seen enough. We understand where it's going, but just more signs of that, you know, dictatorship, making sure that everybody's pushing their narrative and the narrative that they want pushed. And of course, you know, today, actually, no, it wasn't today. It was a couple of days ago. Another report was released. As you all know, back in 2020, we had that mass shooting where the guy dressed up as a police officer and went and shot up a bunch of people and burned a bunch of people. He actually burned more than he shot. We didn't ban fire, but Trudeau went on his, you know, massive fucking gun ban, even though they were all purchased illegally. But easy to punish the people that are legal citizens because, you know, tracking down criminals is fucking hard, right? But the story has dropped, and the link for the video is, in the description, where the head officer that they sent out to take over the investigation lied about a bunch of shit. She was pushing a fucking narrative, and now they're looking to have her fucking removed. But the downside is the damage is done, right? They've been given all the go ahead they need to push these new restrictions on us, and push their narrative that much further ahead. But they'll even if the Liberal government was removed tomorrow, you would never see them roll those back. Never. No politician right now that is going up against Justin Trudeau is talking about removing any of those restrictions, bringing back those firearms, loosening the chain essentially. So, it's it's all the signs you need. All that you fucking need is right there, plain as day. And
yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry, bro. Keep going.
No, go ahead.
I wonder about these permission slips too, and I'm throwing up air quotes. And by the way, Island Hermit 1800, Mr. Pliskin, good to see you guys. But these permission slips, they almost kind of sound like ballots. How many of them are really going to come back? Instead of putting this on the school that my kid goes to, there's a month by month calendar of what's going to happen, and it never wavers from that calendar. There's no bullshit like that. There's no fucking Flag Day or anything like that. No, they still say the Pledge of Allegiance every morning. But
I thought they removed that.
No, not in rural America.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, speaking about that school, my kids are in the same school board as that DDSB. It's not far from me. That's Sunderland, Ontario. It's a rural town. So it shocks me that what's probably happening is they've got some quote unquote newcomers probably at the school that are likely from the city, like and perhaps protest things like Canadian flags. So maybe this principle's on the side of caution, because it's you don't want to offend anybody.
Well, I mean, they tried to use that as an excuse, but when they tried to use the Aboriginals, of course, just like with the mass graves that they didn't dig up here of Native children, right? Because they don't exist. They just said it and called it a day.
Exactly.
They said the same thing about the natives there, trying to use them as the excuse first, until they started hearing back from natives that were like, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? And then they switched off to, it's an environmental thing, because people might not like the idea of having straws and paper, going into a landfill. So they're literally just tripping over trying to find an excuse. You know what I mean? Like, trying to do everything, but get them while they're young. I mean, that's the theory, right? You get them while they're young, you can convince them of anything. They want to get children into the fucking transgender school hour. They want to get them basically hating their own country. They've switched from doing it in just colleges to now they're doing it in primary schools, because why condition older kids in their teens, or young adults, when you can get them in primary school
really young? Yeah,
real young. Get them while they're young, baby. Get them while they're young. Oh, it's fucking sickening. But yeah, people are fucking just like all for this still. They cannot look at the signs and see what is coming. I'm hoping that more of you guys that are in the US will actually see exactly what is going down. I mean, I know you guys have a huge population of turbo leftists, they come out of the colleges and they're as fucking messed up as they get. But this kind of idea is coming for you as well. They will try to push this down your guys' lane.
Like, in your opinion, is this stuff going down harder in Canada than it is in the U.S. right now?
Yes.
Yes.
When it comes to the
Okay.
propaganda,
Let's
they're pushing.
Let's press it. I'm sorry. Keep going.
Yeah, they're pushing propaganda like that constantly. That's why like half of the fucking East Coast now is going to be littered in fucking the LGBTQ fucking plus W rainbow fucking flags. They're going to be everywhere. There'll be, dude, there's streets literally with hundreds of them hanging up every fucking couple feet. It's fucking disgusting. But you can't hang up a Canadian flag. That's offensive. You know, because we didn't find mass graves of children. We just said we did.
Oh my God.
Well, there you go. I mean that whole fucking all children matter thing that the Native group put up, right? We're still seeing that going around, but yet it doesn't include all children. It only includes Native children.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know that, and I'm sure that there's a lot of people, you know, that frequent this group that knew that. I'm always Johnny come lately. I always find everything out last. So, but anyway, I mean, if it's that bad,
Oh, it's that bad, homie. It's that fucking bad.
If you have the eyes to see, it's that bad. Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
most people are willfully ignorant and blind to it. They're happy that they still kept their jobs through this pandemic bullshit. And as long as seriously,
they're still getting their.
I understand.
Subsidies.
I understand.
Yeah.
As long as people can keep their status quo, you know, they're easy to catch, like little docile turtles. Just okay. This one.
Yeah. Well, it's like you said, Hemi, about Ontario. I mean, people in Ontario are so fucking pacified that they would hand over anything if the government said so. No resistance.
Yeah, nobody wants to be a
whatsoever.
criminal.
Yeah.
If
tomorrow
they say
it's illegal.
Yeah, if they said tomorrow it's illegal to have, you know, a 8-inch or longer kitchen knife, everybody would come and turn in their kitchen knives.
Yeah,
like, no one should go to jail, be rounded up, and get ready. You're gonna eat bugs soon.
Yep, and that is exactly right. There, channel 1-800-DUMB. They are all sheeple. This is what our government service providers, or you know, whatever the fuck they call themselves now, because they aren't here to serve the public. The fact that they even bother taking an oath is beyond me. I mean, like, why? It's just fucking, it's a smoke show, right? It's just smoke show. It literally means nothing to them.
Nope.
Nothing. A government official literally mean, like, their oaths mean nothing. Doctors' oaths now mean nothing because they do more fucking harm to children than anyone right now, because they are like out there pushing this fucking transgender bullshit, right? They are literally permanently fucking up children. Permanently. This is not something that you can remove. And they started with the vaccines, and now they're fucking doing it with the transgender thing. And pretty soon, like you said, they'll be handing over their kitchen knives. You know what I mean?
What I'm curious about, and I don't think that we should necessarily talk about it here and now, but you know, how Canadians and Americans can eventually work together. And I think we're kind of doing that right now, but you know what I'm saying?
I believe that after the end of this civil war, we'll be able to remove the border. Because let's be honest, all we have to do is overthrow a government. Government's just a made up of people. You push, even their soldiers that are willing to do certain things have a limit, right? When they say, you know what, fuck that, that's my hometown, or my hometown will be next. You know what I mean? We'll be going there and fucking putting people down in my hometown. I'll have to hang my own mother or father or my cousin. As for what Angler was asking, absolutely. yes, I do plan on homeschooling my boy, my youngest boy. He is not going to a public school. Not a chance.
Mine are in public school, but they've been online for the past 2 years. They haven't been set foot in a physical school. They've been stuck at home, right?
Yeah.
But I tried homeschooling. I'll be honest. It's not all roses, man. It's hard to keep them engaged for, all day. And I don't know, man. It's
nobody said it was easy, homie.
Okay, no, like to develop a good curriculum, especially for kids of multiple ages. Like, I don't know, as one person, you it's easy to do the basics for the up to grade 5s, but you start getting into the more senior grades, and I don't know. I guess depends how smart you are.
Yep. Well, gentlemen, either way, like I said, that's just a pre-warning for everybody. It is coming through hard, and they are going to keep pushing it as long as they can. They will take it as far as they can until they hit resistance. When they hit physical resistance, and I mean like armed people in the grass, a rifle behind every blade of grass kind of deal, then they will stop.
I agree. And I'm not just saying, held at gunpoint. I'm saying shot down.
Yeah, shot down. You're going to have to shoot a bunch of them down. I believe it was Channel 1-800-DUMB that recommended a few things, or he made a point about it anyway. It's like, this won't end until they fear for their own lives, and that is exactly where it'll end. That is exactly where it ends.
Is Zombro backstage by chance?
No, Zombro popped out because they turned up the music at the gym, but I told him just pop back in whenever he's ready.
Okay.
I want to get to the point where we're going to go through this video for everybody like yourself that didn't see it. This is Brian Anthony Logan, who went over the crazy single mom that fucking attacked the good dad. So
right on.
I'm going to need you guys to start jumping in. And once we get this party started, we are going to reset the whole fucking Tinder profile, and it is going to be glorious. So let's get through this.
What's up, Zombro?
How you doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to address this viral video of a woman and her child's father getting into a scuffle, not a physical scuffle, but one that was about some food. You see, the father brought some McDonald's for his son, but the mother was upset because he did not bring enough for all of her other children. She has 4 kids in total, one of whom belongs to the dad. She's mad because he didn't feed all the kids. Why bring something for one, but not for all? Now, some are defending her, talking about, yeah, that's the right attitude. He should have brought a pizza. He can't just have his one son eat in front of the other kids and they're going to feel bad. But that is the wrong way to go about it. And I think people that think that way have never experienced this type of ridiculous ghetto nonsense. But I'm going to get into it. If you want to see this full video without my commentary, the link, as always, will be in the description box. If you're watching on IG, please go to the link in the bio, find my website, and you'll see an article on there with this video in it in full. But I'm going to get through it right here, and I'll pause it at certain points to give my 2 cents. And then at the end of it, I'll give my full detailed analysis.
Look, y'all, every day my baby daddy come here with one meal for my child.
Now, before I continue, I understand that you might have a hard time understanding what she's saying at certain points, especially when they get to yelling. But there are subtitles, and I will pause it at certain points to recap.
But I have 3 other kids. We have 1 kid together, but he only want to come and bring one thing to McDonald's. But what about my other kids? How come you can't feed my other kids from McDonald's though? Like, that's bogus as hell. Like, you're not gonna sit here and make my other kids feel left out, and you're only bringing one child something to eat. Look, there you go. And I bet you he only got one thing in there. I bet you he don't even. I'm finna expose him so people can see how he really is.
So she's upset because she thinks he only has one meal for her son. And he goes there every day with food. That's a key point. But she wants him to have food for all of her children because she says she doesn't want her other kids to feel left out. But we'll see what's really going on in just a second.
It ain't more than enough food in that bag for everybody. What's up? Because I'm finna expose you. What? Because that don't look enough for all my kids. That don't look enough for all my kids. What is that?
Now I see that her nails are done. You see right there. I see nails are done. I'm just observing. You see me, I'm observing everything that's being said, that's being done, what they got on and where they at, everything, because it all matters. Let's continue.
That's just one burger, one fry.
What he like? What do you mean?
Okay, what about my other kids?
What about your other kids?
Okay, but them your kids siblings though.
What are you talking about?
Them your kids siblings though. So my other kids finna be left out.
You didn't feed them?
You know I don't give my food stamps to the 7.
Okay, another key point right there. First, it was about, hey, you can't bring this food and give it to your son because if he eats it in front of the other kids, then they're going to feel left out, like it's a treat or some kind of just little gift or a prize or something like that, right? But then she says, I don't get my food stamps until the 7th, which means ain't no food in the house. So this food right here is not a treat. It's not something special. It's to feed his son, because if he didn't bring it, then he wouldn't eat. And the other kids aren't eating either. So she's bullying him right here into feeding her other kids because she can't do it, right? But that's not his kids. All he has is one child with her, not 4, which is her total.
Lisa, is that my problem?
But if you're trying to help out though, you're not helping out.
I'm trying to help my son.
How are you helping your son when you're only getting food for just him and not the other kids, his siblings? Them are his siblings though. He's not finna eat in front of all his other siblings and they're not eating at McDonald's. No, why do I gotta put?
Bring him out to the car.
No. He's not finna eat that.
Another point, people said that, well, rather than bringing the food to the house and having the kid eat in front of the other kids, you should have just taken them out and brought them to McDonald's. But see, he just suggested that right there. He's like, well, bring him on out here, bring him to the car, he eat with me. She don't want to do that because that's not even the point. That's not even the point. The point is to bully him into feeding her other children when he's not in a relationship with her. He doesn't live with her. All he does is have a son with her. So he's taking care of his son, his responsibility, his obligation, not her other kids that she can't take care of.
If you can't bring enough for everybody.
Lisa, so you telling me that I gotta bring? So when I bring my son food, I gotta bring your kids food too now?
Yes.
You sound dumb.
How is that dumb? You sound dumb. You sound dumb.
Where are they daddies at? Nobody told you to talk to my other. You had them other kids. They're your responsibility. They're not my responsibility.
Okay, but if you're gonna bring one, you need to bring it for all. How do that look that I'm letting one child eat McDonald's and all the rest of the kids ain't?
Now there was a little cut right there, part in the weird cut, but when he asked the question, where are the other kids' daddies at? Silence. And I'm not really sure how many children's fathers there are, but there's 4 children.
Sorry, what was that, Angler?
I said, no, I'm getting pissed. Keep on going.
No, that's why we need Eric to come back in and chat with us again, because he said he's seen this like thousands of times, and it's like, you know,
over and over.
Yeah,
we were actually called to the projects once because the girl took a bat to the ex-husband, who wouldn't feed. It's
Did
fucking
you say
sick.
A bat, as in BAT?
As in BAT, yes.
My goodness. All right.
Yeah. And you know what, guys? Nothing against any of the kids, honestly. I mean, I'm sure if he could have afforded it, he would have brought something for them all, right? But at the same time, it isn't his responsibility. Now, personally, yes, I think all of us have a responsibility to protect all children, whether they're ours or not, right? They are the protected class.
Yeah. Yep.
Right?
I agree. Totally agree, Chris. That's why I did what I did at the Chicago meetup.
Yeah. And I mean, there you go. Prime fucking example, right? Prime example. You're not there to defend a grown adult. You're there to defend the fucking children. We should all care about children. That's why I did the giveaway for Christmas there for the kids locally. I mean, it's what I wanted to do for them. Now, if all of my fucking neighbors said, oh, well, now you have to do this all the time, then these are the adults that are going to get a big fuck you. You know what I mean? There's the fucking road, get pounding. Get to pounding sand, motherfucker. But this stuff, this is a typical single mother thing.
Yeah.
Not a parent, single mother.
And Chris, can I just interrupt you for one more second?
Go ahead.
We actually got called once on Christmas Day because one guy brought his kid, Christmas presents, but none of the other kids had Christmas presents.
Yeah.
And I mean, it caused mayhem. Mayhem.
Oh my God.
And you know what? Hey, I don't have all the money in the world. When I send my kids gifts, like I send my kids packages, right? I send packages just for them.
Yeah. this lady freaked out and took a hammer to her fucking kid and her fucking ex-husband or boyfriend or baby.
God.
Yeah.
She
She
murdered
went
him?
fuck. No, didn't murder them, but fucked them up pretty damn good. A 13-year-old girl and her baby daddy took a freaking hammer to them.
She went at the kid too?
She went at the kid too, because the kid, she got gifts and the rest of the kids didn't. So the mother went wild.
Yeah. And you know what?
God bless single mothers. Yeah.
This is exactly why, like, my first experience with Oshkosh, Wisconsin was being told of how just before I moved to the street that we moved into in our first house, just like a few days prior, a lady down the street decapitated her twin daughters and left their heads in the fucking freezer for her husband to find because her husband was fucking around on her.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah, the children do not matter, guys. I don't give a fuck what they say. Most women out there, most mothers do not love their kids. Their kids are fucking utilities. That is it. They're utilities and they're fucking like, look at me trophies. You know what I mean?
Well, that
I agree, but heads in the fucking freezer. Holy shit, dude.
No, it's Angler. It's sadistic.
4-year-old twin daughters.
It's totally sadistic. They're insidious. But I'm with what Tom Leica said. He said once those kids reach 18 or 21 and are no longer worth have to be supported, those kids are gone. They're kicked out of the house. They're thank you for the money, and you're on your own now. So bye bye.
Yep. Well, my ex-mother-in-law said the same thing. I raised them till they were 18. I did my part. Fuck them now. But I care. If they were going through hard times or needed even just someone to fucking talk to, that was the last place they could go because she couldn't be bothered. I did my part. That's not caring. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It's not caring. We're grown adults and we don't even know each other. Most of us don't know each other in person. We still care what the other person is going through.
Yes.
Agree?
Yes.
That's why we're fucking here. Because we care what other people are going through, because a lot of us have been through it or have seen someone go through it that we cared about. With them, switch. It's just a switch. They turn it off and on. Oh, when it's usable, I'll turn it on. When it's no longer necessary, I'll turn it off. That's it.
Yeah. But like what you just said, and like it goes back to that remember the stream we did about police, Chris? It's why a lot of cops have PTSD and drink and are just, screwed up. I can tell you it's why I'm screwed up. I mean, dude, the shit you see is just insanity.
Honestly, Eric, like just the one story you told me about the fucking baby being covered in cockroaches, that was enough.
Yeah.
That was all I needed.
Every once in a while, I'll still have flashbacks to that.
Yeah, like I would have went postal right there, and I would be fucking looking for a weapon to fucking basically place in her hands to say it was suicide.
What story was that? I mean, if you don't mind telling it, if you don't want to tell it again, that's fine as well. But holy shit, I mean, that sounds pretty fucked up.
We went to a call, and the gist of it is, Angler, like the room was dark, but like the moonlight that was like coming through the window, you could see like the scurrying and like the wall like moving. And then when I shined the flashlight into the kid's crib, the kid was covered and laying in just hundreds of roaches. It was just absolutely horrifying.
Was the kid dead or alive?
No, the kid was alive. But they were like crawling over the kid's face. I wiped them out. I checked the kid's mouth to make sure there was none in there, so it was choking. They were in the kid's like the kid had like a little like bonnet on her head to keep her warm. You know what I mean? Like those little baby bonnet things. It was sickening.
Yeah, that's a welfare queen right there.
Yeah, I took the kid out. Me and the EMS guy, we stripped the kid down. There was roaches in the freaking diaper. All inside of clothes, but we just threw out the clothes.
Yeah. And you know, they take children from parents and put them into foster homes, and these foster homes, they never get checked for anything. They are just a dumping ground, and whatever happens to children fucking happens. So there are tons of fucking horror stories where social services got involved and it made the kid's life worse or cost the kid its life.
Yes.
So they're not here to improve fuck all. Like we stated on that stream, Eric, that woman was already a part of the welfare system. So
yes,
that kid was already on the books. They didn't give two fucks after that. They had another number. Right.
But like, but imagine like coming to a call like that, and then you see two beautiful twins decapitated. It's insanity. You can only imagine. You can only imagine what the father's going through. He must be ready to either just beside himself with grief and ready to kill the mother.
Yeah. And how do people keep their cool at that point in time? You know.
Well, you have to turn yourself off, like, and you get used to it. But it's.
And that's where the PTSD comes from.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was only a fucking couple months later that 2 blocks over from where we lived, a woman hung herself and her 5 children, and only the infant survived because the infant was too light to essentially strangulate itself.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And that was like, I don't even know if it was fully 2 months later. You know what I mean? Like,
it's crazy.
Oshkosh, Wisconsin is not only a dumping ground for pedophiles, but it is literally a fucking child murder fucking haven. It's like there's something in the water there, because there are more cases. Without a doubt, every couple of months, you would hear about something where a parent, most likely a mother, killed their children or tried to.
And there's something really wrong with these people. If you want to kill yourself, okay, feel free.
Yeah.
Leave the kids out of it.
Yeah, start with yourself.
The only reason why they're killing the kids is to perpetuate
to hurt the boyfriend, husband. Yeah.
And it's like that mom who shot that little boy. That one stream I did. I mean, I still have his picture on here just as a reminder. She did that not because she wanted anything to do with the kid, not because she thought she could do better or it benefited her in any way. She did that just to harm the father, and that's why she got him through the family courts. And the reason she killed him in the methods that she did, which was to mutilate the body, right, was because she just wanted to have that lasting effect, like you were saying, Eric, when you were on with me.
Yeah.
I mean, that was just brutalization for validation.
No, yeah. But again, and I've heard this term so many times in New York that it makes me want to vomit. Oh, it's for the essence of motherhood. Anytime I hear that term, I just want to puke.
The essence of motherhood.
Yes, that's
bullshit.
That's what a lot of the family court judges in New York use when they award custody to the mother.
Yeah.
Well, it's the essence of motherhood that I'm doing this.
Okay.
Yeah, and then generally when it doesn't benefit them, they go and fucking mutilate the kid's body.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking evil. It's pure evil.
And I'm telling you, it's why Terrence Pop said when I talked to him, he's like, dude, you're an anomaly. Because I won custody of my daughters and I got to take them out of state. And he was like, he goes, in New York, I've never heard of all the people I've talked to. He's like, I never heard of anyone being able to do what you did.
Yeah.
New York's a freaking, it's a clown show. It's a clown show.
Doesn't matter where you are. A father getting custody of his children is an anomaly on its own.
Right. And add on top of that, winning support and taking them out of state.
Anyway, gentlemen, let's finish up this video real quick, and then we're going to move on to the Tinder surprise time, which is, you guys are going to pick what's going into this list, man, and we're going to post it.
Oh, shit. I forgot about that. Yeah. All right.
So we'll try to cheer everybody up.
I'm presuming that each one has a different father. I'm presuming that. I'm gonna just throw that out there because he said plural kids, daddy, so it ain't just one other guy. that she had 3 kids with. It's probably one for each. So he probably got 4 baby daddies. Where the rest of them at? This is the good, the quote unquote good baby daddy right here that takes care of his kid. Probably the only one that ever shows up. But he's being bullied into doing more because she doesn't get help from anybody else. So she's making him pick up the slack for the other guys. Now, if he was a stepfather, if he lived with her, if they were in a relationship, that'd be something different, because I feel like if you take on a single mom with a bunch of kids, then now that's your responsibility. If you married with her, you're living with her, if you're with her, that's different. But that's not the case here. He just has a child with her and that's it. They're not together. They're not living together, nothing like that. So that's not his responsibility at all.
Eat no fucking McDonald's. You know I get food stamps on the 11th.
That ain't 3 kids that ain't mine. 3 kids that ain't mine.
Yeah, they're his siblings. You knew what you was getting into when you had a baby with me.
Now, I will say that if she already had these kids before they had their son, then I would agree that he knew what he was getting into. But see, this is why a lot of guys avoid single moms. Okay, people say that that's not right to do that, and you're judging. But look at what's going on right here, especially in this type of hood environment. Or you got, I'm not sure if it's a hood environment necessarily. It appears to be. But if you're in an environment where you got hood stuff going on, or if she's a hood person and she acts like this, and she already had kids, that should have been a big red flag to you right there, if that was the case. I'm not sure if his son is the oldest or the youngest or what's going on.
Yes, you did.
You expect me to take care of all the kids? They're not my kids.
Okay, but you still had a baby with me who have kids with other people. I still have other kids. Because I'm exposing everybody think you such a motherfucking good daddy. No, you're not.
See, another part right there. The jealousy, the envy, jealousy is real. You see what she just said? Listen to what she's saying. Everyone thinks that you're a good daddy, but you're not, and I'm exposing you. See, that's the envy right there. She knows that this guy's a good guy. She knows he's a good dad, and she's trying to bully him into doing more. She's trying to bully him into being a stepdad, basically, without being with her, without living with her. That's what's going on here. The whole thing about the food and all of that is not even the point, and I'm gonna expand on that in a little bit.
No, you're not. You're foolish in this bullshit. You only come here with one piece of food for one child.
The child that's mine, silly.
No, that's dumb that you can't feed the other kids. Don't feed nobody at all. Then he can't take that. He can't eat it.
Maybe if you had 1 or 2, I could maybe. You got it's 3 extra kids. What the? Do I like going to my account, spending money on all those kids? They're not my kids.
Exactly. See, that's the thing about it. People say that, oh, just go get the food. First of all, he goes there every day with food for his son. So if he does it now, he'll be expected to do it all the time. And then in some cases, you may have child support court that say, hey, you know what? You've been doing for these kids and taking care of these kids. All right, well, now you're legally liable to pay for those kids through child support. I've seen that happen before. I've seen this whole scenario play out a lot of different ways. But if he does this one time, he'll be expected to do it all the time. And that McDonald's meal right there is what, like $7, $8? Now multiply that times 3. You're talking about $30, $40 every day. He can't afford that, obviously. And that's why he doesn't have all those children, because he can't afford anything but the one. Now, she has all these kids that she couldn't afford. Maybe she should have thought about having those kids, but the responsibility would be before she had them.
Or your kid siblings, though. Dumb.
So that's you gonna go with? That's the one you
gonna Those are your fucking kid siblings.
So that means
yeah. So don't. No, I didn't say you have to take care of them. You can bring them something to eat if you bring one something to eat.
I bring food every other day. What do you mean?
Exactly, but you don't never bring food for the other ones. You know I get my food stamps on the 11th.
Babies.
Okay, but I'm saying we share the same kid as well.
Absolutely. So if you want to, you feel like a away about eating, take him in the room. And
I'm not taking my kid in the room.
Down to the car. He ain't even got to come right out to the car.
No. You know what? Fine. Give it here.
Thank you.
Give it here. Give it here. Give it here. Done. He ain't eating this. You. Because you ain't bringing up for all the other kids. You stupid. Selfish is like you're dumb as hell. You're dumb as hell. He's not gonna eat that. Dumb. He's not gonna do it. If you can't do it for all, don't do it for none of them. But stupid. Thought I was gonna take that today. Yeah, I had another thing for him today. No, he can't take it today.
Oh boy, that right there gave me some PTSD, man. Because I've experienced that. I'm not saying my parents did anything like that, but I've seen that a lot as a kid. I've seen that a lot like coming up teenage years. Oh man, I've seen that so much. It's not even about the food. The food is not even. That's just the beginning. First, it's hey, I'm bullying you. I'm trying to guilt you into feeding my other children because you're the good baby daddy. You're the one that always comes through. You're the one that everybody knows is a good dad. I know you're a good dad. So what I want you to do is take care of my other children. That's what it is. Because it starts with the food that one time. Then it's going to be expected every day. Then it's going to be, okay, here comes first day of school. You buying your son school clothes. You buying them a pair of white DCs or Air Force Ones, which I call them out there. Buy all my other kids some white DCs and fresh polo shirts and uniforms and all of that. You can't just do for one if you're not going to do for all, right? Ain't that what you just said? Christmas time as well. Oh, you buying your son the video game. You buying your son this and that and the third. Well, my other kids don't have any gifts from their fathers and they can't get it from me because I don't have any money, but you got it. And you're giving him things, making the other kids feel left out. So buy them all Christmas gifts. Oh, you taking your son to AAU basketball? Well, take my other son's AAU basketball too, and pay for it. It'll never end. And this guy obviously can't afford it. He doesn't have all these kids. He has the one kid with her, not a bunch of different kids. You see what I'm saying? He's a little bit responsible, at least what it appears like from what I'm watching. This whole thing was crazy. And I think people that were on the mother side don't understand how these dynamics work. They don't really get it. All they see is just, oh, we should have brought some food. Buy her a pizza. You're looking at just one time, one incident in one day. But you're talking about years and years and years, 18 years of dealing with that dynamic between the mother and the father and the child. 18 years, not just one day. Think about it in a long-term sense, not just in a simple short-term, right here, right in your front of your face sense. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? Who do you think was correct and or incorrect in this video? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments. You guys know where I'm at. The mother was 100% wrong here, trying to bully the dad into doing something that's not responsibility. He probably pays child support as well and brings his son food. Why is he bringing his son food? It's just because he wants to give him a treat, quote unquote. No, it's because ain't no food in the house. And if he doesn't bring any food, then his son won't eat. So is his responsibility to take care of all the other kids too because they can't eat? I mean, maybe she should get off her hind parts and get a job talking about, oh, I don't get my food stamps to the 7th or the 11th, whenever that was. How about getting a job and doing it that way? But then you miss out on all the other benefits. You might have a Section 8 crib. You might have this, that, and the third. The solution would be for the father to get custody of the boy, but their mother is not going to let him go without a fight to the bitter end, at least in my humble opinion. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.
And you know what's sad, Chris, is if the father did try to get custody, and I don't know where they were, but I'm just going by New York. New York has free lawyers for the mothers.
Yep.
On welfare shit like that. Even just feminist groups and lawyers are available for single mothers. But yep. He would have to pay. He would have to pay. Like and even like when I was dealing with my my ex, she got she was offered free counsel, but she hired a better lawyer.
Yeah, well, I mean, she didn't need it. I mean,
she didn't need it, but she was offered it.
Yeah, I mean, all she had to do was be married to somebody like myself who couldn't afford a lawyer at all. Right? He would have went in, mopped the fucking floor with you. Mopped the fucking floor. Right? Plain and fucking simple. You would have been done just like I was. I mean, she had 6 people on her side, 9 in total, right? Because there were 3 that weren't at the first hearing, that were there at the second one. And it was just little old me on the other side.
Yeah, it's messed up.
They're out there talking about things I don't even understand. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And what can I say? I can look at the judge and be like, you know what, Your Honor? Part of the whole legal system is understanding things, and I don't understand a fucking word that was said in here. Not a word. So
and shouldn't have to. I mean, you shouldn't have to.
No. So are we throwing out the case though?
Oh hell no!
What are we doing? No, I'm going to lose my kids, which is exactly what happened. Right? Exactly what happened.
And,
sorry, go ahead.
And as pooping while standing is said, and then people wonder why black men are flocking to date other races than black women.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, it's no better.
Right.
It's no better.
It's not that it's no better, but they've just been abused by just toxic females and are turning to alternatives.
It doesn't matter anymore what race that you date here in the West.
Oh, absolutely, Angler.
If you're dating a Western woman, sorry about your luck. I mean,
you're
just
fucked.
Leave them alone. Yeah.
You are fucked. You are guilty even when you're proven innocent. And when they want to pull the trigger, your life is literally in their hands. And the law will be there to back that shit up.
Boom.
Yes.
Whether they have to use fucking force or they have to use more courts, whatever the case may be, they are there to back her up. And that is it. You're fucked.
It. Yep. And then if you want to reverse that, it's going to cost you more money than you can ever afford.
Oh, yeah.
And, so, if you're making a list of pros and cons, you know, what are the pros and cons of getting hooked up with one of these chicks nowadays?
No pros, lots of cons.
Yep.
I don't know about how you guys feel, but I see lots of cons. But anyway, it is what it is. Oh, fuck. That's why I think, like, tonight, like I said, I don't consider myself a monk, but I'm almost like borderline. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost what you would consider a borderline monk. I don't care to even engage with them because I've engaged with so many that it's like the same stupid fucking conversations over and over and over and over and over. It never ends. You know what I mean? Like, I can close my eyes and list off somebody's bio without ever seeing them. Because generally it's the same fucking repeated bullshit. You know what I mean? Their likes, their interests, what they're looking for, blah, blah, blah. It's all generally a fucking cookie cutter thing. And it's all generally bullshit. Right? It's generally bullshit.
Well, we all have our choices, you know. Go.
Yep.
That's what this is. We're going our own way, bro. So go your own way, you know, and do what you got to do. Do your thing, and be very careful about it, you know.
Well, I mean, we all know that it doesn't matter what country they come from.
No, it doesn't.
If they get
and always remember, they want the 4 6s.
Yeah, and the green card is just like bonus.
Yeah.
Like what my buddy's going through with his Filipino chick. Like, he's been going through it for years. I was like, dude, this is just her nature. What you are seeing here right now is how she is, really. Everything else up till you got married was just pretend. That was pretend. Yeah. She was playing a role. And you fell for it. That's all it is. That's all marriage is now. That's all relationships are. And, you know, with what was being said here at the last of it, I mean, we've all heard the stories where men were held accountable as parental figures because they did something for a woman who had a kid, right? If he brought food for all those kids, what's to stop her from going to the fucking family courts and saying, well, he's now taken on a parental role and now he has to pay for all 4 kids?
Yeah, that happened to that guy in New Mexico.
It's happened dozens of times.
Oh yeah, no, I know, but just recently.
Yeah,
he would bring food for he would do stuff with his kid and bring the other 2 kids that were from other baby daddies with him, and the other guys didn't make any money. She sued him, and the courts put him on the hook for support for all of them because he acted like a father figure for a couple of years.
And it doesn't matter if you're a father or not. They just want somebody on the books. They want somebody to send the bill to.
That's one thing in particular that worries me about the manosphere is there's this big trend going on right now that, you know, go overseas to find a mate. I shouldn't say MGTOW, I should say the manosphere. But, you know, go overseas to find a mate and all this. And why in the hell haven't they found a mate there yet? You know, why do they need American men to come over? I don't see anything good coming from this.
Eddie Murphy coined that years ago. If you're gonna get married, stay there. Don't bring them home because you're gonna have to give up half.
Yeah, and like I said, the whole if she has other kids from other men, the whole father figure thing. I'm surprised my ex-wife. Well, I do know why, because my ex-wife, for her 2 previous children that she had with another guy, right? She was getting paid from his military benefits after he passed away. Well, he committed suicide.
Okay. That's even more interesting.
Yeah, she was getting more from that than she could get from me in child support if she had put those other 2 kids on me.
Now, would she have lost benefits?
Oh, yeah. Well, she would have lost money. She would have lost because if I adopted her 2 older boys, right? She would have lost those state benefits, those state military benefits. Right. So that was like $1,400 or $1,600 a month. I mean, that's more than she could get out of me for child support for 2 more kids. Right. But if that wasn't the case, she would have done it. And you know, she fucking would have done it. Her lawyer would have fucking told her to do it.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Chris, Angler, I'm going to jump out.
Well, you got anything you want to add in, buddy? Because we're going to go into Tinder time.
Yeah. Zombro, I thought you would talk about something. I'm not quite sure, but if you do, stick in. And
what you have in mind, Angler? Did you want me to go over
no
something?
idea, bro. I have no idea, bro. I thought that you were going to talk about something.
No. I thought you were asking me something personal.
Holy fuck! Everything's rolling by. Okay, guys.
So now we sound like Laverne and Shirley.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, fuck.
All right, bro.
I want you guys to put in comments that we should add to the red flag list. So basically, that's what I want to build, because we only can use so many letters, and yes, a space even fucking counts. So I have to make this short and sweet because we only got 500.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm hung like Mr. Ed. It's swinging for you.
No. We're not.
I can't even read them. Zombro, if you got to get some rest, bro.
I'm at the gym. I'm trying to get all my mileage in before I go next week.
Okay.
So what I was personally going to put down was essentially for my pick. So Eric, are you taking off?
I got to jump out. Yeah, I left all my shit in the gym, and I came out to the car because I wanted to contribute to that talk.
No cottage cheese ass chick. That's awesome. All right, bro.
Text when you can. Okay.
Yeah, I'll text you tonight, brother.
Indy, just because you came. Thanks for coming, Eric, brother. I appreciate it.
No, thanks for having me. Angler, always a pleasure.
Same to you.
Take care, everybody.
Later.
You too, brother. Yeah, Indy, I think just because you came, we're going to have to add that one right off the hop.
No cottage cheese ass cheeks. Indy, I've gone there, like in jeans, they look really good. But when the jeans came off, yeah, it was cottage cheese. But if you bend them over just right, it stretches out, and you don't see that anymore. And but this has been a long time ago. I don't fuck with that anymore. I guess I'm just being nostalgic, and they're happy about it in the end, and so am I. So
I don't think
sorry,
I can put
Chris.
ass on here, so I have to do it with like money signs. But that's okay. We're gonna put this one in just for Indy. I'm not even 100% sure what it is, but hey, fuck it, it sounds good. All right, so we got no cottage cheese ass chicks, or cheeks. Oh my god, that's pretty good. So what else we got, guys? What else we got?
Old people talking about getting ass. I don't know.
First time doing this. This should be fun. Oh, brother Bob. Guys, it would be great if you would actually just jump into the StreamYards, and if you can, for some ideas. But
we're feeling kind of lonely here.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to read through them all and get everything done. So no kids. Well, see though, Davina, that's what I'm going to add. It's I don't have a problem with kids, because I believe there's a big difference between a parent and a single mother. That woman who was on that video is a single mother.
Oh, it's night and day. Yeah.
Night and day. My youngest son's mother, as of right now, is a parent, because she doesn't try to get in between in any of that shit. No what? BPDs. What the fuck is a BPD?
Borderline personality disorder.
Oh, Brother Ape's here. The great beard. Okay, yeah, no BPDs.
What's up, Ape?
How you doing?
Pretty good, man. Yourself?
Oh, not too bad. I was trying to figure out if Mitchell's putting what he wants in a woman, or he's describing himself, because
no, we're putting in the bio, yeah, essentially like the most red-pilled fucking bio we can create, and we're gonna put it on fucking Tinder.
Oh, is this what we're doing right now?
That's what we're doing right now. So I need your guys' ideas for a checklist. Like I got it listed as red flag list, right?
Okay.
So all the red flags, guys. Give me the best.
I think you started out that I'm 6'1", 195 pounds.
No, we're not
athletic.
lying. We're not lying.
We're not going to lie.
No.
So we're gonna be truthful. Okay.
No head. Oh, hey. Pooping while standing's got one. No head meds is a must. Oh, does that count though with the BPDs?
Well, add in that you like pickled cabbage.
What?
Add in that you like pickled cabbage.
Why?
Why not?
Put in there no vegans allowed.
You like pickled cabbage, but no vegans allowed.
Okay, so no head meds is a must. Okay, so we put that one in with the BPD. So pooping, you got yours on there.
Are you gonna put that you're an ex-felon?
Oh, no. We're not lying about anything. We're not lying about anything. We're just.
I thought you were making this saucy.
We're making this red pilled as fuck. So basically, all the things that we say, right down to like, except for like, you must be a virgin. I don't live in a fantasy world, so I know that one ain't true. What's up,
yeah,
Frank?
You would prefer if she had an intact hymen?
Yeah, no, that's. Oh, no pet moms. Oh, hey, there you go. No pet moms, Hemi.
Oh, yes.
We're here to fire these bitches up. So, pet moms.
Yeah, the classic, as Hermit said, bro. A classic. No hymen, no diamond, bro. A classic chronic. Chuck that in, bro. You reckon, or would that be too much?
That's too much. You guys are asking
too much of an ask.
We gotta live in reality too. What?
Must hate cats.
No liberals, LGBTQ sympathizers. Okay, yeah, Dave, we can go with that one, buddy. We can definitely go with that one. No lip turds. Can we call them lip turds? Lip turds.
You'll probably get bounced just for that.
Yeah, I got to keep it as PC as possible because, like I said, I can't even put in no fat chicks specifically because if I put in no fat chicks, they will flag the account. So I have to say like no BBWs or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Chris,
or no body positivity.
Yeah, I might not even be able to say LGBTs because I might just have to say rainbow. No rainbow supporters.
Must not like Skittles.
Chris, just looking at your very small list here, bro, you've eliminated 99% of the whole population of Earth, mate.
Yes, yes, that's the point.
He's looking for the perfect woman.
Dude, I want some fucking serious flack for this. Like, I want so many women messaging me with nothing but fucking hate. So.
Or you could put not gay friendly and spell gay GHEY.
No, I got rainbow people.
Oh, okay. I can't see the screen very well to see what you're putting down. So
no liberals or rainbow sympathizers. No hymen, no diamond. We can't add that. Vegan free. Vegan free. Yeah, we could do vegan free. Is that the one you want to put in, Pliskin? Fuck, I can't even keep up.
How about no dumpster fires?
Oh, fuck, they're all dumpster fires.
Yeah, well, you're trying to find one that isn't.
No, what? Put no Kool-Aid colored hair. All right. So let's where's my fucking thing here? Hang on.
Hair color must have come from the natural spectrum.
No Kool-Aid. You
were born with purple hair. Swipe whichever way it goes.
Oh, did I spell it? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah, Vero, just the same things that they ask of us. 6-figure job. Yeah. I don't know how you do measure that, but like
put So I see you've seen my comment, no Kool-Aid colored hair.
Yeah.
And then put no fat chicks or anything over 130 is fat. No single moms.
I can't put in that one. Actually, both of those are pretty much off the list. And remember, guys, this is going live, so we have to keep it to fucking Tinder standards, right? That's why I can't say no
alphabet community people.
No, I can't say that either.
Why not? I would at least add
alphabet
shoe
people
size.
is considered a slang against them. So, but you can say rainbow.
Alternative lifestyle livers or something.
You might be able
Because
to.
there are a lot of girls on these dating apps that say they're like non-binary or fucking pansexual. Like,
yeah, but that
we don't
counts
want
in the rainbow.
Yeah, it's like we don't want none of that shit.
Beach whales. You want to do no beach whales? Let's do it.
How about must be a biological female?
Yeah.
No, we
Or
got that
just
covered.
put what is a woman.
No cocks allowed.
We got that covered. We got fat covered. We need other things, guys. Come on now. We're
put
very
don't
creative.
talk to me if you can't tell me what is a woman.
If you have to be asked, get the fuck
Dude,
out of here.
I met a girl off a dating app and we started texting and she fucking sent me, she was like, before we like get to know each other, I got to send you these series of questions to see if you get them right. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, all right, sure.
Oh,
and it was like, do Black Lives Matter? Are trans women real women? And all this shit. And I was like, what the fuck? And I just like totally ripped into her. And I'm like, yeah, this definitely is not going to work.
Oh,
dodged the bullet, bro.
I kind of want to add this, but I don't know if I can. I'll tell you what, if I got room, we'll add it at the end. But no twigs and berries. Yeah, remember that.
Yeah, I was going to say, must not have a slong.
Johnny, I think we should go with what you're saying here. No libbies.
Can you guys hear me? Because I'm in the background, but I'm off in the chat. You guys can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good to go.
Put no schlong. Hey, that's something you really got to worry about today. So
that's true. That's true. But I'm pretty sure that covers it with the whole what do you call it? No rainbow community or rainbow sympathizers. All right, Johnny Midnight.
No, must not own cats.
No, we got no pet moms.
Oh,
yeah, no pet moms. We got that. We got 338 characters to go. So we got no cottage ass cheeks. No fucking
must
bipolar,
go to the gym.
No head meds is a must. No pet moms, no libbies or rainbow sympathizers. No Kool-Aid hair colored or colored hair. No beached whales. I don't know if that one's gonna make it.
Must squat 3 days a week.
Somebody had one about body counts, but I think they did a pretty good job. Where was that? Sorry, guys.
Put no hymen, no diamond. That would exclude every girl on the app, though.
Dude, we're trying to keep this somewhere in the realistic. CDP put in that no more than 2 piercings. That's a good one.
Put Poon Yeti must not look like Predator's face.
What is your mom's favorite recipe?
Huh?
What is your mom's favorite recipe?
Yeah, can you cook?
Well, yeah, must be able to cook.
Holy fuck, you guys are asking for way too much.
I think you're going to get. Honestly, Chris, the first 2 lines with the no cellulose and the thing, I think you're not going to get any hits at all, or you're just going to get hate. You're going to get haters, bro.
But that's what I want. That's what I want, dude. I am literally doing this to get as much flack coming in because I am.
Dude, you're gonna get a lot of hate because I did something like this, but all I put was no single moms, and that was enough to get like a ton of hate messages.
Yeah, no mustache,
and it was literally all no single moms. How dare you not hate single moms?
Oh my god,
you do that.
Single moms are queens.
No,
shame for him.
Yeah.
No mustache. We're getting that one.
And no pronouns. No this, thems, or theirs.
GJ, Joel, whatever they call it. Yeah.
Oh.
If your pronoun doesn't start with she or her.
Mustaches.
Well.
We're going to fucking hell, guys.
Are you seriously doing this?
Yes, I am seriously fucking doing this, guys. Like seriously. So we have to make it so that it doesn't get flagged.
Chris Mitchell, are you using what pictures are you using for this app?
We're gonna go through the pictures after. We're gonna go through the pictures after because I have to have one of myself, right?
Put no Adam's apple.
No, we've already got the ring.
You're not gonna use you should use a picture of a Giga Chad and see what happens.
Absolutely. Giga.
Bicep and nip pics.
Yeah. Get the biggest. And what's more, Chris, there's one more you can add, bro.
What's that?
Must be hang on. Must be Nambler friendly.
Oh, gross. You're fucking gross. No. Who was it that had no
hybristophilia pictures? You'll get the hybristophilia pictures out there, man. Like want to marry serial eaters.
Must be open to 3 ways.
No, oh, come on now, guys. Let's get serious.
Must be DTF on the first night.
I'm being serious. If you want to buy smallest, can you bait your own hook and take your own fish off the hook?
Okay, Chris. Here's here.
Can you bait your own hook?
Chris, you want to trigger them? You want?
Somebody's echoing.
Is that Bob?
Yeah, I think
that is me. Hold on a second.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, all right, just add these 2 right there, and you'll trigger them all. All right. No prior abortions, and must be an adult human female.
Where do you see that one?
No, just the red flag list, right?
Yeah.
No prior abortions. Add that one to it.
Okay,
And
but
then-
I don't know how to spell that, so you actually have to spell it out for me.
I think right now in the state of things,
or PRYOR.
no,
That's not
I think right now in the state of things, if we put anything down about abortions,
yeah, we might get
flagged. Isn't this about getting some feedback?
So you know what? We just need a better name for it. But and it must be adult human female.
No, we've got the LGBT stuff covered.
Oh wait, no jungle pits.
What the fuck are the gross?
Gross. Yeah, dude, a lot of these chicks don't shave their pits anymore, man. It's fucking gross. Gotta think about this shit.
That goes with the Libbies and the Rainbow.
I haven't gotten
not necessarily. Not necessarily. They could
only
be like
down to 284 characters. Here.
They could.
Put must look like your pictures.
No. I thought you said juggle tits.
Well, yeah, not that either, man. That would suck.
Hey, put must look like your pictures. Because a lot of these girls are real life catfish.
Okay.
Hey, I think you must talk on the phone because you know who's going to be on the other end of this. It's going to be Hormax. Yeah. And I saw. Did you guys catch Angler's 1 minute, 1.5 minute of Hormax dancing like a prick?
That's been dealt with. Let's just leave it where it lays, bro.
I hope so, mate. I hope so.
Should we just say no fake accounts?
Well, I was a catfish, swimming way down in a hole.
Because dude, I can't tell you how many girls I've met up with off dating apps, and they don't look anything like their fucking pictures because they use filters, angles, makeup.
Right. You know what? To Reverend's comment, add / no OnlyFans.
No cam girls / OnlyFans.
Yeah, no cam girls.
Hermit,
yeah, I mean that should just
that's
that
why I
should
jerk
cover
off.
it all.
That's why I jerk off like every 3 days just to unload the pipes.
Dude, I met up with a girl off a dating app. Well, it wasn't a
comments.
dating app. It was Facebook. And I show up and she's 7 months pregnant. I'm like, what the fuck? I drove off on her. I'm like, you didn't think I wasn't going to notice, bitch? that you're 7 months pregnant.
Oh, you could have.
Oh man,
You
no.
could have
She didn't even
barebacked
mention
that.
it or nothing. I just showed up and this bitch had a huge belly, and I'm like, what the fuck? And she goes,
That's
oh
a good
yeah, I'm
point.
pregnant. I'm like, skirt. Fuck that.
Well, oh yeah, Island Hermit. That's a good fucking point. How do we put that in there within the heat of Roe versus Wade? Like, no buns in the oven. We can't do that.
No
Yeah,
pregnant.
we can
No
put some
pregnant
RV
chick.
Wade in there. Yeah.
No
No.
pregos. No pregos. No
There you
pregos.
go.
No
Can we
pregos.
say no pregos? Yeah. Okay.
It's
No pregos.
PREGG.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Wait. Chris, I don't mean to be a pedantic prick, but no more than 2 piercings. You put then.
oh, where
Yeah.
the fuck is- oh.
No
Hermit?
more than.
Oh,
Should
hey,
we tell
no
you that in
tattoos.
advance?
THE. Is that how you say it in Canada?
Yeah, that's how we do then.
Change it to THAN, dude. Yeah, there you go.
There. Goddamn grammar Nazi.
Put no
Yeah, fuck
tattoos.
yeah.
Oh, tattoos, another red flag, Hermit. Yeah.
Oh,
Even though I'm a
Hermit.
hypocrite because I'm covered in ink. So
Yeah,
yeah, but
but
that's
the
okay
thing
for a guy.
that you can do
No
that.
tattoos.
Women should not have these.
Well,
Yeah, but we're not trying to date you, Hermit.
yeah.
How did they
Yeah,
say
and your tats actually are like artistic. Some of these
Hey.
bitches look like they got out of prison.
How did
Where
they
mine?
say, how did
I
they
got
spell
7 of mine in prison.
Yeah, well, he
Tat.
obviously did a good job. So
right? TATTS? Tats?
Yeah, that's good. So.
yeah, that's good. Yeah.
No tats. No yoga pants. What the
Put
fuck?
no baby daddy.
You must have yoga pants.
Hermit,
Must have
that
yoga
chick
pants.
did not tell you that in
No
advance
fregos.
that she was
No,
pregnant.
no. Oh, the pregnant chick. No, she didn't tell me at all. I showed up and she was pregnant, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I drove off on her. Like, she didn't tell me at all. She just thought I was gonna get there and be cool with it. I'm like, no.
Yeah, see, man, Hermit, that shit happens a lot
man.
on these sites. A lot,
Must dress
man. You
modestly.
got to think about that.
Most
No,
of these girls
oh,
are trash that you meet on these sites.
Guys, we
yeah.
forgot the most important part. No
Oh, yeah?
feminists.
No feminists.
Oh,
Okay.
you've just gone and
Which
shot
is-
yourself in the foot.
Which is the last part we got to fill out here. After
Could
we're
you get
done,
banned for that?
Can you read it
For
off
saying
to
no
us,
feminists?
Chris?
No, I don't think you can. What's that, brother?
I would say no faux pas.
Put no dick pics.
If the whole thing is filled out, Chris, will you read it off to us?
What's
No
that?
dick pics.
read it out to us, Chris. Let's
Okay,
go through
so
this one.
red flag list. No cottage ass shakes. No BPDs. No head meds as a must. No pet moms. No libbies or rainbow sympathizers. No Kool-Aid hair colors or colored hair. No beached whales. No more than 2 piercings. No mustaches. No pronouns. No fake accounts. No cam girls or OnlyFans. No pregos. No tats. No feminists.
Nothing under a C cup.
Do you have no single moms on there?
Yeah.
No, because like I said, I want to put in there as there's a difference between single moms and parents. So I'm gonna try to leave enough space where I can put mine in there, and that's how I want to put mine in there. No PhD. Oh, there's a good one. There's a good one. Yeah.
No PhDs.
No PhD.
No educated women.
No educated.
Yeah, no educated.
Not even a high school degree. Not even a high school degree.
Yeah, she's got to be a dropout.
This is like the match that gets Chris all the pussy. He gets all the pussy from stating app.
Oh, Mr. Bliskus.
I
already
like
got
totally stupid chicks.
You could be put on their bare. Yeah, it must
If
be
she can
barefoot
read,
and
she's off the
stupid.
list.
They're stupid.
Oh, must not speak. I can't speak.
Oh fuck. Well, oh Jesus. What's
No,
another good
just
one?
you know what? To the no PhDs, just add / education.
No
Or-
PhD/education.
Or you could put a slash and say no PhDs, but no mental midgets either.
Fuck.
We don't need no education.
Oh,
Looking for a girl that can't speak.
Hey, must know when to shut up.
Yeah. Wait, David's got a good one there.
Must be mute.
No tall chicks.
I prefer deaf mutes. Yeah.
Oh wait, Master Shinobi, we could just put that down as no motor mouths. No.
Or you could put on there just put on there Mitchell must
post this.
What?
Are you really going to
know your
post this?
place?
Yes, I'm really fucking posting this, guys.
That's why we're doing this.
This is a man of action.
Okay.
I can't must have a good relationship with her father.
Oh yeah, no daddy issues. There you go.
You got to
no
put that
daddy issues. Yeah, fucking ace.
Because most of these girls don't have good relationships with their fathers
two
at
S's,
all, if
Chris.
they even know who their fathers are.
Right.
Yeah. Hermit, the ones that had good relationships with their fathers, they're already taken.
Well, see, here's the thing. It's like a cycle. So it's like women raised by single moms, and then they have kids, and then they're fucking raised by a single mom. So like these women just don't respect men at all because they've never had a strong masculine role model in their life because their mom wanted to be a whore and kick the dad out of the house to get that government money.
And the cycle keeps going. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have dowry.
Must
be Amish.
Dowry.
Oh my God.
No, that doesn't work. This is the red flag list. That doesn't.
Yeah, we're red pilling this motherfucker up, dude. We're red pilling up Tinder.
I wish there was a way that you could put the sphincter in the fart at the very end of that.
Must know
Did you
how
put
to
no
cook.
dick pics?
No,
No
we
dick
can't put that stuff in.
We must like ass play.
Put Butthole Nation at the end.
Yeah, Butthole Nation. There, you just put Butthole Nation.
There's Riggs in here. Where's Riggs? Here he is.
Yeah, you
Riggs
gotta
is here.
sign out with Butthole Nation.
Okay, we got must know how to cook. So
Chris, that's a green list one. So
Must be moister than an oyster on first
are we
date.
done
Riggs
with the red
Jr.
flag list, and now we're adding green list stuff?
what are we adding that's green listed?
You must know how to cook.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you're
well,
right, you're right,
the
you're
same
right.
goes to must know when to shut up. That's got to go into the green list too,
Oh,
because that's a
fuck, you're all
virtue.
right. Yeah.
Woman's silence is a fucking virtue. God damn it.
God damn it. Okay, is there anything else?
Yeah.
Have electric car have a car preferably electric.
Must get on her knees and smile like a donut whenever I ask.
We're only down to 185 now.
Yep. Must have at least 3 cook.
Must have an understanding of worth.
Oh my God. No STDs. Yeah, let's do it. No STDs.
Oh yeah, shit. That's an important one, man.
Must speak when spoken to.
Oh wait, wouldn't that go into a green list though?
Yeah. Well, no STDs is a red list, but the virtues is that's a green list. These are the deadly sins we want to get rid of out of the woman, which is impossible. But give it a shot, Chris.
What about if
there's no woman on that site that does not have any of these.
Yeah,
He's posting a lot of this shit. I bet if he posts it right now, we might actually get a reaction before we're all said and done, before the night is over.
Angler, we are going to get so many pissed off fucking women here.
Must not be blown out.
Body counts matter. Right?
Low body count preferred?
No, must know body counts matter.
That's important too, Chris. One time I was banging this chick and we had the body count talk and she's like, "Oh, Johnny, I lost count after 90." I was like, fucking AIDS test.
Really?
Yeah. This was back in the late 90s too, when that wasn't as common. I was just like, oh man, I'm getting tested. And
I never even ask girls that anymore because they're always just gonna lie to you anyway.
Right.
No single moms, and I'll put in / not applicable if a parent or I don't.
A chick after 4 or 5 partners.
Oh yeah, Chris, man, you're saying no single
lost
moms.
the ability to pair bond.
Yeah, no, they can't do it, Angler. Yeah.
Must not use the Smith machine.
How do you spell parent again? Parent.
Parent.
ENT, right?
Oh, Chris, you accidentally said no signal moms. These are
Jesus.
chicks that direct air traffic control. They're fucked up. They're very stressed.
If you get any comments at all, I cannot wait to see them. But I bet you're going to get a lot of hate mail.
That's what I'm going for.
I know.
He's going to get a lot.
I got bored and I downloaded a dating app like a month ago just to like see what was in my area. And fucking, I started a conversation with this girl, and she was literally asking me if I had like fucking crack or heroin. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, you're joking.
I deleted it within 5 minutes. I'm like, bitch, you don't even know me.
Dude, this one's going to confuse the fuck out of them because I'm saying no single moms, parents are fine.
No single mom, parents are fine. Yeah. They're going to be like, what the fuck? Yeah. That's going to be.
What's the difference?
That's
what does that mean?
Yep. Yeah, if you have to ask, you don't know.
No snitches.
No snitches.
Must not have AIDS.
Well, actually, you know what? I have seen people post STDs or they were like, "Oh, I have this kind of STD."
I've seen that before. I've seen girls post that they had herpes and then get all sad. No guys wanted to date them serious. It's like, bitch, you have in your bio you have herpes. Of course, no dude's gonna take you seriously.
No astrology. That's pretty good. Actually.
Why do I want burning sores on my cock?
Well, yeah, I had a girl that I was talking to, and then in the conversation, she's like, I gotta tell you something. I'm like, what? And she's like, I got herpes. And I'm like, block.
Oh, well, you didn't smash her, right?
Brandon,
no.
I agree. Those bitches are crazy.
Should we put up this one? You think we could get away with that?
Well, that's a
abortion?
virtue, too. That's for Shinobi. Yeah. That's
maybe I should put up like pro-life only.
I can't even read it. We got to put up some kind of picture.
Maybe.
I mean, not a picture of you, but like a really badass picture that.
Oh, hey, I bet you won't put your name on Tinder as Matt from Tinder.
I bet you I would.
Do it.
Can we put up no pro-choicers? Right? We could say that.
No pro.
Your name has to be Matt from Tinder. And it even though not just Matt from Tinder, that's your name.
Can we say that or not?
I don't know. That might be too loaded. They might get all fucked up about that.
Emperor, it's your project. You put up whatever name you want, bro.
We're going to read the responses to this too.
I'm going to read out any responses I get, guys. I'm going to read out. I swear to fuck, you're going to.
Oh, I know you will.
Well, either way, it's going to get flagged either way, but we got to see what happens.
Put no femcells.
Already got that covered.
You know what? If it didn't show his face, we could put up Saunders. You know, is it okay with you if I show you my butthole?
Oh my god!
You know, Riggs has got a good suggestion. Use Trudeau's photo.
No Wiccans. No Wiccans. We could
Yeah,
do
no
Wiccans,
Wiccans.
I think.
Yeah, or no witchcraft.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I had a friend who had a sister who was a Wiccan. She was crazy as hell.
No spellcasters. Hey, Davina, that's not bad. No demons or hellspawn.
No skinwalkers.
Please do not cut my cock off when I'm asleep.
I do have a Trudeau picture there with some words. I'll get to the pictures.
The only thing is, if you used a picture of Trudeau, everybody would know that you were just doing it as a joke because obviously everybody knows who he is.
No, see, unlike these other fake accounts, I followed the rules, and my first picture is a legitimate picture of me. The rest are everything else. And I've added in like some fucked up shit, guys. I have had some fucked up shit on there. It's fucking funny. I just don't know which ones to keep, so I was gonna let you guys, decide what to actually put on there. But okay, I've got mine covered, and we still have 105 characters. Come on, I mean, Jesus Christ, there's 19 of us here. Come on, guys, more ideas. Let's go.
Half the shit I would say would just get you banned from Tinder.
Yes, but we have to make it so that it still flies past Tinder. So I can't say just straight up no fat chicks. So I put in
must have a clean butthole. Must have a clean butthole.
You put on there no tables.
Oh wait, I got one. No technical virgins. Those are the Christian women who say that they're virgins, but they'll suck all a bunch of dick and take it up the butt.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
it's true. They're real, man.
What
I knew a girl that thought she wasn't a whore just because she would only suck dudes' dicks. She like sucked over 30 dicks in high school, and she's like, "I'm not a whore because none of them guys fucked me." I'm like, "Bitch, what you did is almost worse."
See, this is damage control here because you're going to get a bunch of Christian women who actually don't have any of these things, but like Hermit said, they suck a whole bunch of dicks and they take it up the butt and they think they're virgins. This is not.
Did you put in there no religious affiliations or no religion? You said no Wiccans or witches, right?
No born again thoughts.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, Chris, if you're closing it out, you might ask her, have you ever looked at the stars and not thought about anything?
So no technical virgins, right?
Yeah, no technical virgins. They know who
Is
they
Riggs
are.
in here?
No horoscopes.
I might have to do this in honor of Riggs and Ghost, I think.
All right, I think we took care of those chicks, the chameleons.
No slippy slides.
I saw that one. No Satan worshippers. No flat earthers.
Yeah, those bitches are crazy. Get them, weed them out right away.
Oh,
you better put them no flat earthers.
No, we forgot about the vax.
Oh yeah, no jabs.
Well, there you go. Easy in. Have you ever had the poke?
Yeah, I don't know if we can say vax, like no pokies. No, that's
no
like
jibby jabs.
Well, on a lot of these dating apps, they have a fucking like a thing marked, so it'll say if you were vaccinated or not.
Yeah, that's not what I mean.
Needle on them, don't they? A little syringe.
Yeah, a little syringe, and it'll have like a
they do.
thing around it.
Well, they usually spell vax just like that, VAX, and then they have a needle. But I don't know how they put in a needle. Maybe the phone. If they did it on their phone, it'd be different. Like it would show them that. No jibby jabbers. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. No jibby jabbers.
No jibby jabbers. There we go, buddy. I knew you'd get one in.
Must have non-smelly farts.
Oh, that's impossible. Come on now.
Must have nice feet.
Whoa.
No hey Mitchell. No latex allergies.
Must not be allergic to nuts.
No jibby jabbers.
But ball gag friendly? Ball gag
friendly. Well, I got no problems giving it, but I ain't taking it.
You don't want her to show up to the date with zinc mouth.
Yeah, you must have a full set of teeth.
Oh, hey, no Me Too supporters.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yes. The other one's Antifa.
God damn! I just
must not be a commie.
Yeah,
no comments.
Yeah, amen to that.
We got
no
that,
Me Too
we got
or
that
BLM.
one covered under Libby's.
BLM.
I think if you put Antifa or BLM in there, you're going to get flagged.
Yeah.
Oh no, they put that in there all the time.
Oh, do they? I don't get on. So I have no clue.
How do they spell Antifa?
Yeah, a lot of these girls will say they're pro BLM.
ANTIFA.
FA.
FA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see a lot of these girls' profiles will say they're pro BLM, and if you're not pro BLM, swipe right or left or whatever the fuck it is.
You can actually save on characters by getting rid of supporters just by saying no me to BLM and Antifa. That's good enough.
Yeah. Save a couple characters. We might need those.
Yeah, we might need
You can
those.
put
You're right.
must
We're down to,
speak Canadian, must be Canadian and English.
we got 46 left. 46 left, guys.
English speaker only.
Languages.
Have we covered everything? No fruit cups.
Must show a photo of mom.
Not a cripple.
So you want to put just the green list in there? We'll use the 45 for green list.
That's going to be. Oh, hey. No. Well, maybe. Maybe. No, I don't think we got enough.
You know, after this list, I think the only thing that would exclude anyone
no
would be
groomers.
Ooh, that might work. That might work. No gag reflex.
No gag reflex.
No school. Hey, here we go. Because no school teachers or fucking social workers.
Oh,
No
we got that
nurses.
one-
No
No, we got
social
that one
workers.
covered, Chris. We got that one under no PhD/education.
Oh, we didn't put
Yeah,
in
but most
education.
public school teachers are high school dropouts.
No. I tell you what, we'll add it on to PhDs.
Yeah,
And how do you spell social workers?
SOCIAL workers.
There's farts for Ghost, who's just joined, and Riggs.
Okay, we got 31 characters left.
Put no mosquito bites.
Oh, fuck off. Come on, we got to keep this legit, guys.
What? No mosquito bites is legit.
That's something that I had. The
You don't
one
want
that
a
says
girl with small tits.
nothing
Your
under
own groceries.
nothing, nothing under C cup.
No drag queens. I got that under the LGBTQs. Sex workers, I mean, we've got that covered under cam girls and OnlyFans.
Now the no C cups things is great because they flag us if we're under 6 feet tall. Let's flag them for something that they have no control over. Nothing.
Yeah, we
under
got to
C
be
cup.
6 feet tall, but if they have mosquito bites, we're just supposed to accept it.
No C cup.
That was a $10,000.
No under C cups.
No under C or no C cups or under C cups.
Must have large breasts.
Or under.
Well, that means
Okay.
she can only have D cups, so no under C. C cups are fine, man. Just say
Well,
like that. Or do you
Can we
really
change it
want
to
to have
B
big,
cups?
big old titties?
No, I mean
Yeah,
my ex-wife had like C.
Yeah, go B
26 or
cups.
36.
Yeah, B
There's
cup.
nothing wrong with a
B
C
cup.
cup.
Yeah.
No college debt.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we got
No, we got that one covered. We got that one
Do
covered
we?
under PhD.
Oh,
Okay, because
yeah.
we got 12 characters left, guys. 12 characters, and then we're moving on to the photos that I have selected.
Just
Which I
put
think-
thank you then on there.
Oh, maybe. I await your applications or some shit.
No cheddar flaps.
No cheddar flaps. No Arby's. No
Hope
beef and
to hear
cheddar
from
between the legs.
No moose knuckles.
I always see SCE type in cheddar flaps in the chat, and I die laughing every time, dude. It's hilarious.
No
we got
hatchet
the no-
wounds.
We got the no twigs and berries covered under the LGBT bullshit. Which one did the Davina have, Eric? No sex workers. Yeah, we got that covered. We got that covered.
We a lot of these we
Fresh
find
out of
now.
jail.
Must have a car.
No, come on.
No felonies or misdemeanors.
Okay, well, we could do
Yeah.
that. We could do like they got no fucking
No rap sheet.
Oh,
No rap
must
sheet.
must be pro Second Amendment.
Good one. Yeah.
They
Must be
don't
pro
have
gun.
one of those in
That's
Canada.
gonna be a green list one. So
Well, how about
Yeah, no rap sheet.
no anti-gun? We got room for that, right?
Yeah.
No anti-gun.
I reckon Davina or Good Mother or Samantha would probably be the only few girls in the world who could ever respond to this. Probably everyone else is disqualified.
That should probably pick it up, huh?
We got 2 characters left, and if we want to change something, we could probably.
Oh, you got to put an I after Auntie because it says no ant gun.
Okay, we got 1 character left.
Put a period at the end of it.
Just just
Period.
put an S. Put an S on it.
Okay, there you go. Now we're done.
Oh,
We have used up all characters. Here's the photos, guys.
I like the big fat bitches, the BLM.
There's a way to. Okay, we got to save.
We got more?
Preview.
We got more?
So here's the one of me, right? Which is it has to be on there, right? No, God, Jess, jeez. It's like first thing I see, and then we got the Kawasaki one, which I love because that's nice ass, and it says wait, fuck. Oh my God, hang on. Oh my God. Okay, I got to go through the pictures because even I can't remember what's on some of them.
Didn't know Kawasaki made 2-stroke dishwashers.
Yeah, that's the one it says. Well, I'll be fucked. I didn't know Kawasaki made 2-stroke dishwashers. Oh, somebody else just popped in. Oh, it's Angler again.
Angler, come back. I think.
Angler. Hang on, Angler. It's not saying you're connected yet. What the fuck? Okay. I don't know. We'll see.
Photo of Ronald McDonald.
Okay. Next one is I'm absolutely as stupid as I look, which is a picture of Justin Trudeau, obviously.
That one will get you kicked out of there.
Fuck them. They can.
That's I know. He said he used it before.
Well, I haven't used it. I'm just using it. Oh, there's Angler. There's Angler. All right, next one is, of course, my Imperial Emperor card.
Oh, yeah, use that one for sure, man.
That's going in there for sure, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then we got the men can have get pregnant too, the Karen.
Yeah.
Right? If I could open it up on full screen, you would see the rest of that one. Then we got, of course, our BLM rainbow supporter.
Oh,
she looks like she's about to puke.
Or have a sandwich.
Or have a sandwich and puke.
Go puke and wash it down with a sandwich.
This one says that the time of men is over. You just can't see it at the bottom here.
We're going to go to Ginsburg, mate.
And this one, of course, is the feminist victim, right? I can't remember what it says. Something about her superpower being at the bottom. Of course, wearing her BLM fucking shirt.
She has a butt on her front.
Yeah,
it's a gunt. That's called a gunt.
Then we got believe all women. Well, some women. What's a woman?
Yeah, let's do that one. I like that one.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, you should have put no fupas.
Well, that's all I got so far because I can only add so many pictures, right?
Let's do the last one, Chris.
What? No, they're all in there. They're all in there.
Okay. Oh, they're all in there.
All 9 of them are in there.
Okay.
But I thought this one was pretty funny. The age of men.
It's Ruth Bader Ginsburg or whatever she was called.
Yeah, it's one picture of Mitchell and the rest are his gang of hoes.
Yeah, the rest are my Imperial Emperorship card and fucking, the anti-feminist thing. So, yeah, guys, this is a legit account, and we are going to fucking save it.
Let's do it. Let's do this.
Do it.
Launch.
He's going to get beat off of Tinder in 2 minutes. As soon as it fucking loads on there, he's going to be kicked off.
Oh, where do you get back to your? I think it's okay. Yeah, the upside now that I've got it on here, we can actually go through the locals. Just let me tell you.
Oh, let's see what kind of carp are swimming around.
Oh my God, guys. It is so fucking bad sometimes. Well, basically, okay, this chick might be legitimate, right?
That's a catfish.
Yeah, that could be a catfish. It could be non-legit, but it could be legitimate, right?
Yeah, she's probably legit. If they have more than a couple pictures.
Oh,
she's a single mom though. Did you see that?
Horse chick.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah.
she's out.
Horse chick and a single mom.
But
she likes reverse cowgirl.
Well,
This
here's the
one's
thing. You
fake.
should match. You should want to match with all of them because then you have a better chance of getting responses.
That's real. That's fake. That's real.
That's a
probably
man.
fake. That's probably fake. That's real. Fake. Definitely. Dude, that's the Tinder is like full of nothing but chicks.
Guys, Billy Von Bombs here. Chris, you have to swipe on everyone.
I tell you what, I'll make you guys a deal.
You swipe on everyone.
No,
I would swipe on
if
everyone
you-
just because you're not going to actually meet up with these chicks, and you want to see what their reactions are going to be.
I tell you,
Yeah, because that one's got Kool-Aid hair, so she'll read that and be pissed.
Yeah.
She'll probably
Oh,
make a
God.
TikTok out of it. It'll be
Oh,
great.
Oh my
Dude, I
God,
hope
guys,
I ma-
on TikTok. Oh my God, look at this profile. Pure misogyny, bigotry. Re.
Well, I have one. Well, my opener said misogyny on it. So here's the deal. I'm going to drop my PayPal account. If you see one that's really bad, you have to donate. And I'll swipe left on it or right. That's the deal. Johnny Midnight, what's up,
Oh
brother?
yeah, I got kicked out. Like my internet went out for like 2 seconds. I don't know why, but anyway.
Fuck you, Billy. I'm not doing
Petra.
it. Billy, you got to donate if you want me to swipe right on something nasty. Oh,
Oh,
come
she's
on.
like a Ukrainian refugee. Give her a
This
break,
one
man.
probably fake. Definitely fake. This one's definitely fake. She is way too attractive for a local girl here.
You don't want
Way
a
too attractive.
32-year-old woman?
Fake.
Totally
These are
fake.
Hey,
Yeah,
Mitchell, you know who you're going to match with?
Oh, the best. Of
Roma.
The best.
I
You're
was
going to
gonna say
Roma.
that. I was gonna say that.
You're gonna match with Roma.
Roma's army, roast beef army.
Oh, that might be all that's here. Or it froze up, one or the other. Maybe my
Well, yeah, none
account's-
of these girls are living out in the sticks like you, so I don't think any of them are real. Or are they all in Vancouver?
No, these girls are local. That's why I use this one. So plenty of fish. If you don't pay for it, wherever you make the account, that's where it's set to. But Tinder will go with you. So if you go to Edmonton or something from BC, you're now listed as being in that area, right? So that's
Okay,
fake.
so these are the women that the supposed women that like you, right?
No, these are women that live by. This is just swiping through
Okay,
Tinder. So
okay.
most likely that's real. No thanks.
These are
Oh.
potential carp.
This is definitely single mother. No
Yeah.
thanks. Fake account.
They're all like 30. What the fuck?
Yeah, they're all too old to him. But just Hyman's been.
This.
run through.
There you go.
There you go.
This
There's the
might,
gun.
might be real. Might be real.
Yeah, I was gonna say the ones with the outdoor pics. If they're
Crazy
by,
eyes,
they're by you,
though.
they got,
Crazy
those gotta be
eyes,
real,
yeah.
right?
Crazy
Crazy
eyes.
I know this is not our area. I know
Yeah, you notice they're all 30 or older too.
this one's off Instagram. So they take all these pictures of women on Instagram, right? And try to upload them on fake accounts. This is a chick on Instagram.
That's a catfish.
Yeah, it's catfish. This one definitely
That was a
not from
catfish, too.
Vancouver.
40.
Yeah.
That's how she lives in Vancouver. So
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the downside of Tinder is it fucking spreads it out, dude. It's almost as bad as fucking
dog pill.
It's almost as bad as what do you call it? When you go on Facebook Marketplace
Dog pill, big time.
and you look for something and it tells you,
Yeah,
oh yeah,
butter.
there's one in another fucking country on the other end of fucking world. You're trying to search local. She's probably real. She's probably real.
Real. I'd say she's real.
I'd say Instagram account.
No, okay.
Okay, let's
I'd
go
say
through
only holes.
Is father still in here? I don't know.
It could be. It could be legit. I still wouldn't.
That
Probably
look like Courtney Love.
Ugh.
Are we sure this one doesn't have a dick?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure half of them have dicks. Dude, they have guys on here all the fucking time. All the fucking time. It's disgusting. Oh my
And you're
God.
going to match with some of them, Mitchell.
She's real. Actually, I think I know her. I think I've met her before.
You just know her from behind?
Single mom.
No, I've like seen her around. She's from nearby town. I'm pretty sure I seen this.
God, no.
I'm
Get rid of that.
Her name's Toxic.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to put in this one.
You put in no more
bull
than
rings.
piercings, though.
I'm pretty sure I have seen this chick on what is that? Chatterbait.
Anytime I see a bull ring, I want to grab it with a pair of pliers and rip it out.
So many girls got bull rings today. It's retarded. I've seen so many of them.
Dumbest thing. Ugh.
Yeah. I used to put them in pigs. Pigs have bull rings.
Fake
Yep.
Well, if they're fat, they're pigs.
I just got a notification for Mr. Obvious. His thumbnail, watching the January 6th hearing gave me brain cancer.
No shit.
Dude, I'm gonna start shooting off fireworks on January 6th just to piss off the liberals. Act like I'm celebrating it.
Okay. So the account has been updated, guys, and I thought we did pretty awesome.
Because should we do a follow-up stream tomorrow?
Oh, well, we're going to give it a couple of days for them to, like really, really get into sending hate mail, which that's the downside to Tinder is I don't know if they can send hate mail if you don't match or if you're not both paid accounts or something like that.
She might match with you just to fucking
most likely.
hate. Yeah,
most likely.
Do that.
Yeah, that's why I said you got to match with everybody because I don't think they can message you unless you match.
Well, actually, you know what? You might be right, Bob. That's the upside to Plenty of Fish is you can message anyone, right?
Yeah, but I don't think you can on Tinder. I don't remember.
Let it marinate. The salt must flow.
The salt must
Yeah.
flow.
The salt army.
I didn't catch a stream earlier, actually.
But hey, guys, I got to jump off.
All right.
Are you going to go set yourself up in a camp, Hermit?
All right. See you guys.
Later.
Thank you, Hermit, Brian.
Hey,
right.
Chris,
Yeah,
I
buddy.
see it says there's a patch there that says 11 likes. Are these the 11 women that supposedly like you?
Yeah, that's from before. This is one that I've actually matched with.
okay.
I've never messaged her though. It was 2 months ago. I used to play Tinder Wars with my buddy when we had paid accounts. So you can refer someone to someone else, right? And dude, we used to send each other like the worst that we could find. The fucking worst.
You guys were each other's wingmans, huh?
Yeah. Hey, man, she can fish. Fucking, she's cute too. Yeah, I'm in. But yeah, like we used to, play Tinder Wars. So you'd have to send somebody the worst one you could find because you could refer the person to someone else, right?
That's like the old days.
It's like
going to the bars and going hogging.
Yeah,
right.
Essentially.
What a pop show up? What the hell? Is she a
Oh my god.
I never had
that's
the
so
stomach
fucking
to go hogging. I was just like, no, I'm not fucking doing that.
Oh, that's fucking funny, guys. But I got to take a leak real quick. So you guys talk amongst yourselves. The PayPal account is up if you want me to match with someone nasty. So we'll go into that probably.
I gotta grab me another adult beverage.
You know what? When I saw the thumbnail, I had no idea what Chris was talking about. Then I jumped on it and said, "All right, I got to jump on this stream because I don't want to be typing in the chat. I got to get on StreamYards."
Yeah, right.
The time to rid pill Tinder. Yes. They don't know what they're doing, Polska brother. They don't know what they're doing.
I've never been on any of these kind of dating sites or anything like that. I did meet some woman way back off of MySpace, and I dated her for about 8 months. This was like 2006.
I think like the only online dating I ever did was through Facebook, and that was it.
Right, yeah, but I mean, you don't go there to date, you just happen to meet somebody. And
yeah, right. That's exactly how it happened, right?
That's how it happened with me too. And I mean, I never I didn't get on MySpace going like, oh, because I was kind of blue pill back then. I wasn't going like, oh, I'm gonna get me some pussy. I just want to like hang out with my friends and do some business stuff with people I knew. But through the job I was doing at that time, I did meet this woman down in Dallas, and then I would fly down there periodically, and over a period of about 7-8 months, that's when I was dating her. I didn't think of it as online dating by any means, but this shit I don't do. No.
All right, I'm back.
I actually met my ex-wife on Match.com.
Oh yeah, no
yeah.
Shit.
We were married almost 12 years.
Congrats. Hey, man.
I'm gonna take a smoke break.
These dating apps used to be useful. Dating apps used to be a thing. They worked and they were for something. But honestly, I should take you guys on a ride. If you haven't been on Plenty of Fish in a while, I should take you for a ride there. Because
I think that's the one Hammerhand put a fake account on, didn't he?
Yeah.
That was Plenty of Fish.
It is.
Yeah, he said he was an ex-con, just got a prison for manslaughter.
Nice.
And he put in there all this other stuff, and I hope you give me a chance. I'm not really a bad person, but I know a lot of people are going to judge me and blah blah blah. And there was like 18 women that replied.
Well, here's the thing: like Plenty of Fish now, because it has basically a version of like Twitch essentially put into it. So now you can live stream all the time. And dude, there are women on there that are so fucking addicted to the validation that they get from these thirsty men that they literally fall asleep on their fucking webcams all the time.
Well, that's nothing.
Not like what Father Saunders does. Like it. Well, actually, it's
I think Polska's fell asleep a couple of times too.
But yeah, like if I could take you on the ride to Plenty of Fish, like it's fucked now. It is fucked. But dude, this profile.
I fell asleep that one time. All right, that one time. All the other ones, I kicked myself out.
He is listening.
Fall over. You ain't country. You ain't country.
I personally think that this profile is gold. It is absolutely gold.
Years ago, this would have been about 2005. I was living in Denver, Colorado, and I was on Yahoo Personals, I think.
Oh yeah.
And I matched with this gal. She was single, never married, and at the time, I think she was 32. And she had her bio picture. She was up in the Rocky Mountains hiking up into the 14ers and stuff, and very, very outdoorsy type person. And I can't remember what she did for a living. She worked in a corporate office or something. And so she messaged me, and I messaged her back, and she messaged me again, and she says, "Do you have any kids?" And I messaged back, "None that I know of, haha." And she dumped me so freaking fast. It was unbelievable. God. It was just instant. Click.
No fucking sense of humor.
Wow, she had no sense of humor at all. Yeah, it was.
I hate to tell you, but a lot of women don't.
Well, I know.
They don't need to have one.
I have a wicked sense of humor, and I'm a sarcastic asshole.
Oh yeah.
So, I like to joke around, and if they don't have a sense of humor, goodbye. And now they're all goodbye off my list, anyways.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've been monk for a long time, and I'm going to stay that way. But I do like this experiment. I mean, I think it's a lot of fun. I never thought about like making a Tinder just to fucking troll people.
Oh, dude, this was glorious. I wish I had better pictures to put up there, but like I don't have a photo editing or fuck all, right? I don't know how to do it, even if I did have it. But,
Well, I've never done any social media stuff like Facebook or anything, because I've told people before I'm not interested in it. Well, you should get a face. I said, you know what I'd do? This is the type of person I am. I would take a picture of my shit every morning and I'd send it out to everybody on my list and just say, thinking of you, have a nice day, or this was a good one.
Yeah,
so it's probably
actually,
better that I don't have any.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's true, pooping. When a woman does it, it's edgy, but when a man does it, he's an asshole. Oh yeah, I've seen that all the time. Yeah, she's all cute and sassy for saying something that I could probably get arrested for, definitely lose my job for. It's definitely not an equal society that they strive for, is it?
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Same old rules for thee, not for me, eh?
Yeah, they're as bad as the fucking government.
Well, I posted.
Well, they are children of the government, right?
Yeah, they are. Basically, they're the children and the wives of the government. I posted this earlier today on the chat or tonight on the chat, and I said life is now like a game of golf. You know, the women get unlimited mulligans, and they can give the men unlimited gilligans, and they get to start on the 9th hole.
Yeah, they do.
So true.
Yep.
And we got to play by the fucking rules.
I got a few gals that I work with, and I've known them for quite a few years because we've all got quite a few years in it where I am employed. And this one, she's pretty sassy, and she was kind of banging on me yesterday about because I told, after I went through my divorce and everything, I says, yeah, I'm done with women. And she goes, oh, so you're gay now? Did one of those. Did one of those days. Well, yesterday she said it again. And I said, I peeked my head in the door and I said, well, I heard that's what you were. And she goes, well, I'm bi. I'm not afraid to say it, but you don't like women, so you must be gay. And I thought, I sat there for like 2-3 seconds, and there was like 4 or 5 guys in the room, in the general area. And I looked at her and I says, I'd fuck your husband so good that he would throw rocks at you. And I turned around and walked off, and she just went, and then I peeked my head back in and I go, love you. And she just busted up laughing because she had nothing, man. I stopped her stone cold with that.
Good job, man.
Nice.
And then I leave. And one of the guys that was sitting in there, he said, man, he told me this morning. He says, man, after you said that, she was shaking her head and she goes, oh, that asshole. I can't get this out of my head because I got a red beard and her husband has a red beard. And she goes, here I am thinking about them two going at it, them two red beard bastards. And so I was living in her head all day rent free. All day rent free. I lived in her head.
That shows you how fucked up the world is, because you know what? That could be a legitimate fear of hers in this day and age.
Or fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking it's the latter, buddy.
Yeah, it could be either one. Guys, I'm going to take off for a couple of minutes, but you guys can keep talking amongst yourselves. I got to go play.
I'm going to get rolling too. Hey, it was a good time. Thanks for doing this and having me on.
Oh, anytime, guys. Anytime. I don't want the stream to stop just yet because we can keep on going. But
yeah, I can't wait to see the results of this experiment, man. This is going to be
within an hour or two.
Funny.
Yeah, you've got to let this marinate.
Oh yeah. Got to stew it a little bit and see what happens.
I'm kind of wondering if you guys aren't right though, and I just have to like on everybody just to fucking get them to notice it and be able to.
You'd have to get them to engage you, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to be a little proactive with that, because if you don't, like, remember, this is just a troll account, even though it's real or real.
Yeah, no, guys, it's a real account.
It's a real account, yeah. But you know, you're not expecting anything to come out of this, right?
Oh,
So
no,
he might have some psycho show up to his house.
Oh my god!
What?
Probably.
like the only woman that fucking answers this is gonna be good mother. Well, hello. On here.
Hi, I'm Mandy. Who are you?
She starts trolling you.
right. But yeah, I'd like to see what happens with this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep us posted.
I don't have a paid account. I mean, Pooping did offer, but I haven't seen no results yet. So,
okay,
you guys want to pay for it? I'm willing to entertain the idea.
Oh Jesus!
I will fucking absolutely go on there and troll the fuck out of everybody.
All right,
Slow cooker activated.
Take it easy, guys.
All right, brother.
Take care, Johnny.
Oh, I tell you what though, what we should do is if I can get my Plenty of Fish account over here too, fuck it, we'll do it there too. At least there, everybody can comment. But
yeah,
you only they're gonna see you in a different area, right? And that's the worst part. So I'll never get anyone on my list that's from here. And I can't change the settings without like paying them like $100 and fucking something just to change it. It's like, fuck
Chris,
that.
just get a VPN.
Get a VPN.
Yeah, put yourself in Vancouver.
There you go. Well, I get people from Vancouver. That's the thing. I don't get any locals.
Put yourself in New York City.
Oh God.
Oh God. You'd have 6,000
There you go.
Yeah, put yourself in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and see what EZ's got to deal with.
Oh, God. No, like I said, man, I got to show you guys some of the locals. Like that was pretty good tonight. Fuck, that must have been showing me like the top 10 of the 10 because usually, okay, you know that picture of the BLM chick that I had on there with the white shirt.
Yeah,
that's average here. That's average.
No. You might be surprised because if those are local girls, some of them probably know each other, and they're all going to say, "Yeah, you recognize this guy? Yeah, that's Chris Mitchell. He's a prick." Because you said you recognize that one girl. If you swipe on her, she's going to recognize you, and she probably knows 2 or 3 of those other broads that are in this thing.
No, there's a bunch of them that are on like I've seen a few of the girls from this local area on my Tinder. So they're all going to see this if they look, right? They'll see this and they'll be like, fuck, that's Chris. That's the pizza guy. It's like, yeah, it is.
He delivers.
He delivers.
He likes to roll the dough.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
He leads in a relationship.
You could put that in your bio. Yes, I'm the pizza man and I deliver.
You know what? If we had left it a little bit shorter, we could have put in like the green ones, like the green flags, and we could have put in like the 5 F's, fit, feminine, friendly, all that shit. If I can remember them all. But yeah.
I've got extra sausage for you.
Keep swiping.
Willing to deliver.
Those are all fake. Billy, we got to talk, buddy. We got to talk.
Billy does real good deep fights, man.
We're gonna have to do one, brother, because just something for when we do the readouts. Be like, here's the readouts from Tinder reports. Some shit
like on Billy's the last 20, at the end of the thing, yours pops up.
Oh God.
Oh man, it'd be funny doing the if Billy did your responses in that like that Chinese dictator, like the one he did with the Chinese women personal ads.
I didn't see that one.
Did you see that one he did the other day?
Oh yes, the Chinese personal ads. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I like
oh,
those.
she very sexy. Good for you. Cook good. Man, he puts out some good stuff. Oh God, I laugh.
Yeah, see, I don't know how to edit for shit. That's why my pictures are all shit. If it doesn't just work, I'm fucked. I am fucked. Oh, but anyway, are you guys cool with staying on, or did you have to go, or what?
Actually, I'm gonna jump out. My wrist is starting to hurt moving this mouse around. So
Oh,
I'll see you guys around.
All right, later,
Polka. Take care, bro.
She cooked, she clean. Well, there's the StreamYards link, guys, if anybody else wants to come in, because that shit's fucking...
Brandon's probably at his place, so he probably can't get on the StreamYards. He said he was going to be texting, so I don't know if he can get in or not.
Well, we might just have to end the stream, guys, because I mean I have to go play with the kid for a little bit before he goes to bed.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's more important than this. Go do that.
Yeah,
it is more important, bro. Your boy's a good little boy, bro. You give him a kiss from all his uncles and look after him, mate. He's a good
Yeah,
one.
you tell him Uncle Ape says hello.
He wasn't very good tonight. He threw a fucking stool at me.
Oh.
Psychopath.
Like a turd or an actual stool?
No, like a fucking four-legged stool. He's picked it up. He's like, oh, wow. It's like, what the hell are you doing?
I think he was just trying to shit your stool.
What's that?
Flinging a turd. Ape is talking about that other ape who flings turds.
No, he has actually like taken off his diaper before and brought it to us. Be like, look, I pooped.
Look what I did.
Cherish these times, Chris. Cherish these times, brother.
Absolutely. Until they paint their walls with poop or something, then you don't cherish that.
David Smith, have a good night. Thanks for coming into the chat.
Yeah, David, we got one of yours on there. I would have liked to have gotten one from everybody, but there is only so many things we can put on there. But hey, if I get bored tonight, maybe I'll pop back on and we'll just have a fucking open chat, because who knows? Maybe even by then I'll have something as a feedback.
Well, I'll be. This is my Friday night, so I'm just going to be doing some of these, and if you get back on, I'll get back on with you.
Awesome, buddy. All right. And Frank, it's only early there, isn't it? Well, no, it's yesterday.
Still afternoon, brother. Yeah, afternoon. Yeah, so we're pretty good. Yeah, pretty good.
Well, good afternoon to you.
And it's tomorrow. Hey, can you give us the stock reports for tomorrow?
I can predict the future if you want. You want the stock reports? You want the forex?
Yeah. Hey, what are the lotto numbers? I need to give you some richness.
Yeah.
Take care, my brothers. Be safe. God bless and all that. And swivel head all the time. Hey, I might see you tonight, guys.
All right, brothers.
All right.
Okay, take care, brothers. Be safe. Indy here.
Good night. Yeah, Indy's been here.
Bye, brothers.
All right, guys. I'm going to call it. And if I pop back on, we'll definitely chat about whatever we can later on tonight. But so far, I thought this was pretty good. It was pretty good.
It ought to be good laughs.
Yeah. Like I said, if I had a paid account now and I could see who was fucking matching with me, it'd be fucking great. But I can just swipe fucking right on everybody and just see if anyone look. They'll match you just to give comments. They will.
Yeah.
They will fucking match you to give comments.
They'll match you to tell you to fuck off.
Yeah, you're fucking sick pig. All right.
Never want to talk to you again.
Oh, come on, baby. What's the matter?
Yeah. All right, we'll talk to you later.
All right, guys. Good night.
Bye.